And a good Tuesday evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Central Lyon Broadcast Network for night number 2 of the week and night number 2 for the Central Lyon girls and boys basketball squads. Last night, Central Lyon had to go in the border battle against Hillsbeaver Creek. Hillsbeaver Creek came to town. We were here for that one as well. Hillsbeaver Creek swept the girls and boys games last night, so the Lions here from Central Lyon are trying to get back on the rebound here tonight and try and get back into their winning ways and see if they can't capitalize on Boyden-Hull as they come into tonight. The girls' game is the first half of the doubleheader. Here the boys' game will come up about 15 to 20 minutes after that girls' game is complete. We invite you to come on out here tonight as we are supporting the Spanish Club. The Spanish Trip fundraiser is going on tonight. Till 7 o'clock tonight, we have a taco supper going on. So come on out here, grab some tacos or some nachos. That looked fantastic down there as I came in. So still plenty of time to come out and enjoy that, help support the Spanish Trip with that taco supper. A couple other things going on around Central Lyon here. The WAC tailgate will come on February the 6th. So next Tuesday, February 6th, before the Sheldon game, the WAC tailgate will go on from 5 to 7 o'clock. State Large Group Speech Contest is this Saturday in Lamar's. So we wish the best of luck to all of our speechies out there and at that State Large Group competition. The section wrestling tournament play gets underway for the wrestlers tonight. They had a rough go of it last night in a battle against Sioux City Heelan. And one of those teams we expect to see down the road in the dual team down there. Heelan was able to take the win over in George Little Rock against the CLGLR wrestlers. But a lot of mind games, maybe some different things going on there. And neither team really showing everything they had in that matchup. Nonetheless, Bishop Heelan Catholic did come away with that wrestling win. Sectional wrestling tournament, the individual side of it is this Saturday. That is in Spirit Lake at noon. So if you want to make your plans to go over there and support the Lion wrestlers, that is in Spirit Lake at noon. Once again, we thank you for coming on here to our YouTube channel, our CL Broadcasting channel. We hope you subscribe to this channel. As if you are a subscriber, we will keep you up to date on all the information going on and all the different broadcasts that we have available for you on Central Lyon Broadcasting. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well and keep up to date on all news and updates going around the Central Lyon School District. Some of those upcoming events we're talking about here. Next Tuesday, we'll be back on the air as we will have a doubleheader against Sheldon. That starts at about 6 o'clock-ish. Game time 6:15 for the girls, boys to follow after that. And then after that, we take a little bit of a break as tournament play comes around. We get a little bit of a break on our CL Broadcasting Network. We'll be back in March for the Parade of Bands. That is at 7 o'clock, March the 6th. And then on March the 13th, our middle school and high school vocal concerts will be on there. So after next Tuesday, we'll take a break from CL Broadcasting for about a month for tournament play, and then we will be back with some extracurricular activities and more of the fine arts specialties for you with that Parade of Bands and the vocal concerts coming up in March. Our sponsors are the reasons we are allowed to put all these things on the air, whether it's a sporting event or a band concert or a vocal concert. All those things are made possible by our fine sponsors. Make sure you support the sponsors that you see throughout this broadcast. If nothing else, tell them thank you for their support of Central Lyon activities here in Rock Rapids. Our sponsors tonight are Avera Health, Frontier Bank, the Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company, and the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company. All of our sponsors here bringing you Central Lyon activities on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Central Lyon and Boyden-Hull ready to do battle tonight. The Lady Lions come in 12-6 overall, coming off that loss last night, a tough loss to Hillsbeaver Creek, looking to rebound from there. Boyden-Hull comes in at 8-10 overall. As we said earlier, we talked about it last night. Tournament play has already been decided. The Lions will come out on February the 10th and start things off here in Rock Rapids against Rock Valley. But the conference race and the conference standings are still up for grabs here as the Lions currently sit in that spot, in the fourth spot, where Boyden-Hull Actually, we're tied for second in the conference here with 11-4 overall in Siouxland Conference play for the girls. And for Boyden-Hull, they sit at 6-9 in the conference and are currently 7th. Last time these two teams played, Lions got a 10-point victory over in Boyden-Hull. That was a while back ago. So lots of things have changed leading up to this matchup. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back here in just a few moments, take a look at your starters before tonight's matchup between the Lions of Central Lyon and the Comets of Boyden-Hull. You're listening to Lion Basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
And we welcome you back here to Rock Rapids, live from the Central Lyon Gymnasium. About ready to get started here in the girls' portion of our doubleheader between Central Lyon and Boyden-Hull here. Starting lineups here for tonight for your Central Lyon Lady Lions. They start things off with a senior, Elise Peterson. At the wearing number 2, Hayden Hymanson, freshman, number 4. She'll run the point guard duties. At the other guard, number 10, senior Michaela Witt. At forward, number 20, Becca Knobloch, the senior. And the other forward, number 22, Sutton Schlumbaum, at the sophomore spot. For the Boyden-Hull Comets out there, they'll start things off with a sophomore, number 5, Brooks Zylstra. At the guard, junior, number 25, it is Brianna Klein Wolterink. At another guard, a sophomore, number 31, is Mallory Nillis. At the forward, junior, number 33, Erica Pottebaum. And at center, a junior, number 41, Whitney Anderson. Our starting lineups tonight for both these squads. We'll take a quick timeout here as we finish up our starting lineups here on the floor. We'll take a break for our national anthem, and we'll return to more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the husband who didn't text back about supper.
Probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
And we welcome you back here to Rock Rapids. National anthem being sung here tonight by Central Lyon senior Brady Wright, doing a fantastic job as always. And always a pleasure to hear Brady come around and do the singing for us here at Central Lyon. And fantastic job. That's just his warm-up before he gets ready for the boys' game here coming up a little bit later. First things first, though, we've got the girls' matchup here tonight between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon. As we said, both these teams getting ready for tournament play out there, and they are both getting set up here. They're just a little over a week away as they will start Saturday, February the 10th. For Central Lyon, they will host Rock Valley in that first-round game. Becca Knobloch on to do the jumping duties here for the Lions, on to do the jumping for Boyden-Hull. I do believe it is Mallory Nillis. Nillis will get the tip, but it's run down by Elise Peterson. Peterson will hang on to control for the Lions, so they'll start on the offensive side. Hayden Hymanson dribbles inside, has to bring it back out to Michaela Witt. She dribbles into the paint, pump fakes in there, goes up strong and draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple to start things off here on the first possession of tonight. As we said, the Lions coming off a loss. They were the lone Siouxland Conference team to be playing last night against that Hills Beaver Creek team. And some lessons learned there, playing against a very quick team in Hills Beaver Creek, very long and athletic girls out there, and really made it difficult for the Lions as Michaela Witt misses both her free throws. And they're rebounded away by Boyden-Hull, going the other way now as Brianna Kleinwaltering. Inside they go right away with her, and she goes up strong with it, gets an easy bucket there from the block, and a 2-0 lead for the Comets. Trying to go backdoor is Peterson. Sutton Slumbum could not find her as it's stolen away by the Comets. Now running down the floor. Easy layup going coast to coast was Brooke Zylstra. And the Lions trying to match tempo here as they push it up ahead. Cutting to the block is Becca Knobloch. Tried to power dribble on down there and go up strong, but couldn't quite hang on to it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Lions. Lions now playing a full court defense here against Boyden-Hull, trying to pressure the ball handler and see if they can get a few easy buckets of their own. Press is broken easily by Nillis. She kicks that ball out there to Kleinwaltering. She dribbles inside. She has to kick it back out. Nothing for her there. Back out to Nillis. Now they go inside right away. Nice strong bucket by Zylstra again. Brooke Zylstra looking really good on the block there, making space and getting the bucket to go. Lions now pushing back ahead. Peterson dribbles inside, kicks it out to Witt. Her three is no good. Boyden-Hull runs down the rebound, going the other way. Kleinwaltering going to push tempo there. Inside they go. They kick it around, wrap around. Zylstra fires the three. Can't find anything. It goes out of bounds. Back to Central Lyon. 6:25 in this first quarter. 6-0, a Boyden-Hull lead. Lions still feeling the effects, I do believe, from last night's game. They got to shake off the cobwebs and get back into this one. Can't fall behind as they had a poor second quarter last night. That really got them behind the 8 ball against the Patriots, and can suffer that here tonight. Don't want to get off to a slow start in the Siouxland Conference. Left side now to Hymanson as she dribbles to the free throw line, tries the runner in the lane, has it deflected. Boyden-Hull comes up with it with Zylstra. She pushes the ball up ahead to Nillis. Nillis has to kick it back out. Gives it off to Anderson. She'll reverse around. Inside they go. Zylstra, another quick move on the block, and she scores again. She's got 6 of the 8, and timeout will be called by Coach Grafing. 5:45 here in the first quarter. Lions struggling here once again to get into the scoring columns. They struggled last night. A lot of that we thought was the speed and the length of HPC, but they're just playing from behind here as they're getting beat down the floor there. Brooke Zylstra has 6 of the 8 points for Boyden-Hull. Scoreboard only shows 6-0 right now, but she has 6 of her own. 2 points for Brianna Kleinwaltering. She got the first bucket of the game. Lions will have the basketball under their own hoop. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Clock will start here as Sutton Slumbum will bring it up the court, top the key. She'll work right side over to Hymanson. in the game now. Sutton Slumbum wraps around there. Looks weak side for Becca Knobloch. Can't get the bucket to go. And Sutton Slumbum's going to be called for a foul there. A little bit too much pressure as she tries to get away. Faith Hendricks into the ball game, as well as Lexi Ramsey for the Lions. Brooke Zylstra now going to bring it up the court here for the Comets. She'll be picked up at half court. Has to give it off right side to Klein Waltering. Into the short corner to Nilla. She steps back and hits the short jumper. And it's a 10-0 Comet lead. Lions still looking for their first bucket of the night. Looking for a good scoring opportunity. Haven't seen much of one. Becca Knobloch steps into one and gets the first bucket there. Knobloch's had a couple opportunities and finally gets one to fall. 10-2 now the lead for Boyden-Hull as Ramsey just about snags that ball away. Comets capitalize inside to Nillis, tries that short jumper again. Becca Knobloch's going to be fouled on the rebound. Good box out there to give herself the opportunity. A push in the back. Foul will go against Erica Pottebaum. Slumbum brings it up the court here, left side to Hymanson, now to Ramsey. Lexi Ramsey, the speedster for the Lions there, off to Hymanson. She tries to go inside, nothing there for her. Now they find Knobloch cutting to the block. She can't get it, but she will corral it. Good baseline move, but can't get the finish. Ball bobbled around, last touch by Boyden-Hull. Becca Knobloch's going to get a break here as Farrah Lewis comes into the ball game. Lions have it under their own basket. Hymanson has it. Looking inside, can't get it in there, into Sutton, now into the corner to Hayden. She reverses, right side Ramsey. She'll dribble into a double team. Ball bounces off the back of a Boyden-Hull defender there. Good help defense that time by the Comets to stop Ramsey's progress. Lions still with possession. And this time Hendricks tries to get it in. Nillis knocks it away and knocks it out of bounds. Stays with the Lions. Once again, they'll reset. 4:18 to go in this first quarter. A 10-2 Boyden-Hull lead. Ramsey dribbles inside, tries to kick it out. Weak pass there is stolen by Pottebaum. She goes coast to coast, lays it in. Erica Pottebaum, the 5'10" junior, makes it a 10-point lead once again. Sutton Slumbum was hampered with foul trouble last night. Could never really get into the game. Farrah Lewis, a strong move through the lane, but can't get the finish here. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. Now pushing it up ahead there. Nillis has it up on top of the right side. Now they wrap around left side over to Whitney Anderson. Inside she goes, and a no-look pass. Can't find anybody. And a turnover against the Comets gives it back Central Lyon. As we said for Sutton, really didn't see a lot of floor time as she was hampered with foul trouble and really limited her scoring abilities there. And the Lions offense really depends on her to be able to put the buckets down to keep them going. Michaela Witt comes in there. She will give Sutton a break. Hymanson now dribbles inside, dribbles through the triple team, has to kick it out. Michaela Witt now to the free throw line. She draws contact. A scramble for it on the floor. Jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will go in favor of Boyden-Hull. Elise Peterson now will come back into the game. Hayden Hymanson will get a breather. Brooke Zylstra comes out of the game here for Boyden-Hull. That's a blessing in disguise for the Lions. Sydney Damstra comes in for them. Still a 10-point advantage for Boyden-Hull here. As cutting to the basket, you see Whitney Anderson. She kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way is short. Nobody picks up Nillis as she gets a free shot at the rebound. Her putback was blocked away, blocked out of bounds there by Faith Hendricks. Nobody picked up Nillis. She was over in the corner and just ran free at the rebound. Luckily not a foul there. Nillis gets it on the inbound pass, goes up strong with it, draws the contact and the bucket. Foul and the bucket for Nillis as she'll go to the line to try and convert the three-point play. 5'11" sophomore Mallory Nillis here makes it 14-2 with a free throw to come. Free throw on the way, hits the front rim off the board, and it is good. And it's a 13-point advantage 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Lions really need to find something. Farrah Lewis, strong move to the post. She draws contact, gets the bucket to fall. She'll have an and one opportunity as well. That's the second time Lewis has really gone strong to the bucket there. She flashes to the high post at that free throw line, and then she's a strong right-handed dribbler. She goes right down to the post. First time she couldn't finish, this time she does. Michaela Van Ness checks in now for the Comets. Also checking in here for the Lions is Kylie Metzger. Good to see Kylie Metzger back into the playing form. Lexi Ramsey steps in front of the pass, intercepts it. Now she pushes the other way. Elise Peterson fires the three. Long rebound being run down here. Boyden-Hull's after it. They will corral it. Now going the other way. Brianna Klein-Waltering tries to go right side. Nillis now down in that short corner. Throws it out over the top of the head of her teammate, and an over and back call as Michaela Van Ness cannot run it down. Coming back in now, Brooke Zylstra, as she will check back in for Brianna Klein-Waltering. Got to keep paying attention to Brooke Zylstra. She is the leading scorer so far. She's got 6. Lions have it in the paint. Lexi Ramsey goes strong through the double team, has it deflected. Nillis catches it before it goes out of bounds, and she'll bring it up the court. Good defense by Boyden-Hull so far to collapse on the penetration and then stay standing straight up there, not drawing the fouls. Zylstra comes in, and she has instant offense. She fires the three, and it is good. Now has 9 points, 9 of those 18 here in the first quarter. 1:44 to go. Farrah Lewis now goes strong to the basket. She has it deflected. Coming away with it is Boyden-Hull. Bringing it up the court is Zylstra. She'll dribble inside, finds her teammate underneath for the easy layup. Not only can she score, she can also dish the assist. 2 points there for Erica Potabom. It's a 16-point Boyden-Hull lead with 1:20 to play in the first quarter. Lexi Ramsey picks up her dribble, finally gets it off to Michaela Witt, inside to Lewis. Now they find Kylie Metzger. Her shot no good, rebounded away by Nillis. Brooke Zylstra is going to walk the ball up the court. She's got it top the key, goes left side over to Anderson, or Van Ness, I should say. Now they bring the ball back out top to Damstra, back into Van Ness. Zylstra gets it back. Looks inside, has it tipped away by Metzger. Scramble for it. Michaela Witt wins the hustle play. Stop and pop off the glass. It's good. Nice job there by Michaela Witt to stop short and use the bank shot to get that one to fall. 34 seconds to go. We'll see if Boyden-Hull chooses to wait for the last shot or if they try and wait on it. Ramsey gets a tip away, gets a steal. Can't run it down there. Tries to save it from going out of bounds. Nonetheless, she pushes Boyden-Hull all the way back across the floor. Lewis and Peterson will come out of the game. Becca Knobloch will come in as well as Schlumbum. 26 seconds on the scoreboard here in quarter number 1. A big lead and an offensive outburst here for Boyden-Hull to start off this game. Zylstra walks it up the court here. Looks like Boyden-Hull's going to sit on it and work for that last shot. Zylstra works left side. Ramsey just about gets the steal. Schlumbum comes into it. You don't want to foul here late in this quarter. Dribbling inside is Damstra. She comes up with nothing. Michaela Witt comes away with it, launches the half quarter. It's good! Michaela Witt from outside of the Lion at center court, and she knocks it down. There's the highlight you need to try and spark the offense. Quarter number 1 comes to an end with a bang, but 20-9, the lead is Boyden-Hull. We'll take a quick break and come back with more of Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Central Lyon, Michaela Witt, a half-court shot to end quarter number 1. The highlight there for the Lions, but so far the Boyden-Hull Comets have highlighted this game with a first quarter outburst. They lead 20-9 here after quarter number 1. They are being led right now by Brooke Zylstra. Lions trying to get back into this one here as they will start with the basketball in quarter number 2. Slumbum will have it up top, work right side over to Witt. Into the free throw line, they try and go underneath to Faith Hendricks. Her layup is no good, rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. The post players have done a good job of getting some opportunities. They just can't quite finish so far, and Boyden-Hull has done an excellent job of rebounding so far here tonight. Klein-Wolterink goes inside, can't find anything, has to kick it back out to Van Ness. Van Ness goes back inside. Klein-Wolterink now kicks it out. Zylstra has it. She spins into a triple team, loses the ball. Up with it is Ramsey over to Sutton. Now Sutton's going to dribble. She'll go all the way to the block, draws the contact, and she should go to the line. No, they're going to say it was on the floor, and they'll say she was contacted before the shot attempt. Official coming over there clarifying that it was on the floor. He called it immediately, so no discussion there. Michaela Witt will check the ball in here for the Lions. Weak side to Slumbum. She goes strong with it, can't get the bucket to go. A little bit off balance on the shot. Not even sure if she saw the bucket there. Just kind of, I don't know if she might have been looking to draw the foul. Nonetheless, Boyden-Hull going the other way. Klein-Wolterink tries to go inside. Hendricks steals it away up to Hymanson. Weak side to Witt. Witt wide open, misses the layup. Sutton gets the board. She misses the layup. A scramble for it underneath. Lions knock it out of bounds. Lions have their opportunities. They just can't cash in. A lot of missed layups here so far in this basketball game. 20-9 the lead here. That was the first quarter score. No one yet to score a minute into this second quarter. Klein-Wolterink has it over there on the left side. Now they bring it back out to Damstra, and she'll give it back to Zylstra. She'll reset the show. Overshoots her intended target. An easy steal for Becca Knobloch there. Now Sutton Slumbum right side. She dribbles into traffic, tries to go up with it, overshoots the basket. Another wild shot there for the Lions. Boyden-Hull pushing tempo. They find Nilles on the back door. Nilles a wide open layup there. Good ball movement. Way to push it up the floor there for the Comets and find the open defender there. Lions caught, not getting back on defense. Michaela Witt catches it at the free throw line. She dribbles down into it, kicks it back out. Hymanson, three from up top is short. Run down there by Hendricks on the rebound. Tries to get it back across, almost has it stolen. Hymanson gets the, collects the ball, gets the shot up, but is fouled. Well, once again, Hymanson is going to be called for the foul on the floor, so the Lions will take it out of bounds. Slumbum and Knobloch are going to come out. Peterson will come into the ball game. Ramsey will come in as well. Hymanson will check the ball into Peterson. Peterson reverses up top. Ramsey, she dribbles inside, finds the space, and gets the layup. The speed and the quickness of Lexi Ramsey is what we talk about. And she gets the bucket, the first one of the second quarter here for Central Lyon. Boyden-Hull get called for a travel there. Tried to pump fake with it was Sydney Damstra, and then decided to go inside on it. Just took too many steps before putting the ball on the floor. 5:30 to play here in this second quarter, 22-11. Boyden-Hull holding on to that 11-point lead. Faith Hendricks short on the jumper there. Once again, the bigs for Central Lyon just not cashing in. They've got their shots. Three-pointer on the way for Klein-Wolterink is good. And Boyden-Hull, they really have things clicking here in the first half. 20 points in the first quarter. They've got 5 here in quarter number 2. 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Hymanson goes back door, gets fouled on the layup attempt, so she will shoot this time. No doubt that one, it was in the act of shooting. Hymanson, traditionally a good free throw shooter. First free throw attempt, rattles around, no good there for Hayden Hymanson. Farrah Lewis will come in as Faith Hendricks will check out for Central Lyon. Checking out here for Boyden-Hull will be Klein Woltering. She will come out of the game. Coming in for her, I do believe, is Sadie Ribbons. Zylstra walks it up the court here, a 2-3 zone by Central Lyon. Boyden-Hull picks up the ball. Now they work left side over to Van Ness. Van Ness comes back to the right here. Inside they go to Zylstra. Zylstra has it stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey up ahead to Michaela Witt, but does not find her. She throws it over the top, and just those little miscues has really been what caused the grief for Central Lyon. Boyden-Hull back with the basketball. Zylstra has it up top. She works right side here to an unknown player here, number 23. Not quite sure who that is on our stat sheet. She did not make the roster. Nonetheless, Lions come away with a rebound, trying to cut into this Boyden-Hull lead. Lexi Ramsey pump fakes, goes baseline, up and under with the reverse, has it deflected. And Boyden-Hull going the other way. Boyden-Hull pushes the ball up ahead. They're going to go inside, deflected by Peterson, but still corral it. Zylstra inside, finds the opening, and lays it in. Brooke Zylstra is very good. She's the point guard, but she's also the girl who goes inside the block. Michaela Witt can't handle the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions. And just a little bit off here, our Central Lyon. Not sure if still feeling the effects of last night's game. But you can't hold that accountable because you've got a busy week ahead for Central Lyon as they will play again on Friday night. I do believe that game is over in Sioux Center. Left side over here for Ribbons. Ribbons skip pass back across. Now down into the corner to Zylstra. Zylstra has it. She dribbles into the triple team. Skip pass over the top. Inside, back inside to her. Layup is no good by Potabom. Fighting for that offensive rebound. Finally, Elise Peterson comes up with it. She'll bring the ball up the court. Now over to Ramsey. Ramsey will bring it up top. She'll start the offense from there. Right side over to Michaela Witt. Inside, Farrah Lewis. She goes into the paint, loses a handle on the ball. Boyden-Hull comes up with it. Boyden-Hull loses a handle. Has some contact between Potabom and Peterson. Nothing called by the official, just lost control, and the Lions will get it right back. Elise Peterson will check it in here from the sidelines into Sutton Schlumbaum right away. Kylie Metzger back in the game as well. Sutton tries to go into her. Ball tipped by Potabom, corralled by Van Ness. Now over to Zylstra. Inside to Nillis. Nillis strong, uses the body to clear some space. Can't get the bucket to go. Scramble for it as Ramsey comes up with it. She's going to push some tempo. Inside she goes. Wisely just brings it back out. Rhythm three on the way is good for Sutton Schlumbaum. Sutton came running into it and had an easy step into three-pointer, and she cuts the lead to 12. Lions need to do a lot more with 2 minutes yet to play here in this first half. For the Lions, you want to say they'd like to be under the 10-point, get it into single digits. Three-pointer on the way for Boyden-Hull is no good, airballed, but the offensive rebound goes back to him. Now Zylstra has it once again. She'll dribble inside to Potabom, foul and the bucket for Erica Potabom. Nice job of using the right hand to get the ball up there. Third team foul there against Central Lyon as Becca Knobloch comes in. Faith Hendricks will come in as well. Peterson and Schlumbaum are out. That is Sutton's second. Michaela Witt will come back in as well for Kylie Metzger. 14-point advantage for Boyden-Hull, 29-15. With a minute 48 to play in this first half, Potabom a chance for the three-point play and looking to double up the Lions on the scoreboard. She will make the free throw. It is now 30-15. Lions checking in. As we said, if the Lions can get it to single digits before the half, that would be a good first step before making those adjustments at the half for Coach Grafing. Inside to Becca Knobloch. She had the baseline but loses control. Faith Hendricks comes up with the deflection there, and she gets the layup. Lions now need a defensive stop here. This 2-3 zone has been largely ineffective against Boyden-Hull. They have done an excellent job of moving the ball around the top side and finding the open Comet player. Zylstra inside, tries to kick it out to Potabom, overshoots her, throws it away. So there's the defensive stop the Lions need. Now they need to come back alive on the offensive side as well. Hymanson brings it up across the half line over to Ramsey. She dribbles baseline, has to bring it back out. Hendricks will dribble it back out top and tries to give it off to Hymanson. Nillis with the steal. Coming away with it for Boyden-Hull, going inside. Skip pass over to Zylstra, and Boyden-Hull finds the open player, Zylstra, underneath, and she gets another easy bucket. Double figures for her here in the first half, and a 32-17 lead. Michaela Witt dribbles inside. Zylstra swaps it away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Lexi Ramsey as she tried to take it away, so it stays with Boyden-Hull. (32-17), 33 seconds on the clock. Looks like Boyden-Hull is going to sit on it once again here and try and milk out the clock for the last shot. Hymanson steps up here. Knobloch tries to get a steal inside to Van Ness. Van Ness the easy bucket. Lions trying to be aggressive and instead get caught. Boyden-Hull, a nice job of composing themselves. Short time here as Ramsey dribbles inside. Becca Knobloch sees the opening but can't cash in. Gets her own rebound. Can't get the layup to go. She hits the floor. Boyden-Hull will push ahead. Another half-court shot on the way is no good. Time will run out here on the first half. A 17-point lead for Boyden-Hull at the half as they lead the Central Lyon Lions 34-17. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more of our halftime report when we return to more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back here at the half here of our tonight's doubleheader between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon. Right now being entertained here at the half by Groove Incorporated here. The drumline crew coming here, putting on a fine performance here. Very entertaining as they've got some things going. Looks like a lot of Phantom of the Opera operation going on here. Some magical things. We've got guys jumping into boxes and disappearing acts, all that fun stuff. And disappearing acts is what the Lions are hoping for Boyden-Hull can do in the second half as the Lions trail by 17, 34-17. Boyden-Hull jumped out to an early lead, and they got after it early and often, and they led 10-0 early and then ended up leading 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. And it was a jump start for the Comets of Boyden-Hull. Central Lyon tried to get back into it in that second quarter, but tried to take a few chances on the defensive end. When they did and they missed, Boyden-Hull very good at composing themselves and scoring in return on that one. For Central Lyon, some of the things that you can talk about with them, as we said, defensively, they've tried to be aggressive on the defensive side. Has not worked. Boyden-Hull has handled it very well. They've handled that 2-3 zone very well for the Lions as well. Offensively down there, they've really tried to work the post players for Central Lyon. Farrah Lewis, Becca Knobloch, Kylie Metzger back in the game. Great to see her back on the floor. As well as Faith Hendricks out there. Those girls have had some good looks. They've had some good opportunities inside, just have not been able to cash in and score on those layup attempts or those short jumpers in the paint out there. And Boyden-Hull has done an exceptional job on the rebounding as well to take those opportunities around. Not very many second chances have the Lions got. Brooks Zylstra is leading the way of all scorers here, and she had the hot hand early. She had 6 points in the first quarter, and she ended up with 13 in the first half, so 7 points to her credit in the second quarter. She's the girl we're going to have to definitely look at and stop. But not only does she score, she runs the offense out there. She dishes the ball well. Mallory Niles has 7 out there. Erica Pottebaum 7 as well. 2 for Michaela Van Ness, 5 for Brianna Klein-Wolterink to round up the scoring for Boyden-Hull. For the Lions of Central Lyon, they're being led here by Michaela Witt. Michaela Witt, we not usually talk about her as the leading scorer out there. Usually we talk whether it's Hayden Hymanson or Sutton Schlumbum out there. Hymanson only sits with 1. Schlumbum has 1 3-pointer. Becca Knobloch with 2. Lexi Ramsey has a couple. Farrah Lewis and Faith Hendricks, they all have 2. So a lot of different Lions are getting into the scoring columns. They're just not scoring in bunches there, and we're just not converting as many times as we really need to try and cut into this Boyden-Hull lead. Expect the Lions to pick up maybe a little bit more pressure as they go into the second half. Expect that defensive, maybe a more full court press. Try and force some turnovers. If they can't force those turnovers, they definitely need to get back on defense. That is something they've struggled on, and definitely something that needs to be looked at and addressed here going into it. For Boyden-Hull, we talk about the opportunities they've had. They've only taken 4 shots outside the arc out there, so not very many deep shots for them. A lot of shots in the paint, and that converts why they are shooting 62% from the field. That is tough to beat. When a team can shoot over 60% from the field, I don't care who they are, that's going to be very hard for any kind of team to capitalize. The Lions only shooting 25% from the field. As we said, their shooting woes from inside have been documented throughout, and we'll see how far they go. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back here with our second half. At the half, Boyden-Hull leads Central Lyon 34-17. You're listening to Lion Basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon District will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon District will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon District will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
We welcome you back here to Rock Rapids, live from Central Lyon. Night number 2 of the week for the Lyon basketball players. Last night against Hills Beaver Creek. Tonight against Boyden-Hull, back in Siouxland Conference play here. The Lions come into tonight's action. The Lady Lions, I should say. We'll clarify that. The Lady Lions come in 12-6 overall, 11-4 in the Siouxland Conference. Currently tied for second here. Boyden-Hull comes in 8-10 overall, 6-9 in Siouxland Conference, currently in the 7th position out there. For Central Lyon, they won the first meeting. 48-38 was the score over in Boyden-Hull, and so far Boyden-Hull very close to that score already, and the Lions are got quite the deficit to try and overcome here. It's going to start things off here in the third quarter. They've got to get things going right away as Boyden-Hull will start with the basketball. So a defensive stand to get them going in the right direction, and they need to start cashing in on some of these layup attempts. Zylster brings the ball up the court here. She will work right side here over to Klein Woltering. Back up top, inside to Nillis immediately. She goes up and under and gets the layup. A quick score for Boyden-Hull, and they come out right where they left off in the first half. Central Lyon goes inside to Becca Knobloch. She goes strong with it. Short on the layup, gets her own board. Short again, and now she is finally fouled, and she'll go to line to shoot 2. But Becca Knobloch just can't convert as much as the rest of these Lions as well. Get the ball inside. They've got an open look at it, but just cannot knock down that layup attempt. Free throw on the way is good for Becca. As she gets that one to fall, that'll give her 3 points on the night. So far, we need her to really come alive here in the second half. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. Here comes that full court press. Now Central Lyon's going to back out of it. They'll sprint down to the other side. Zylstra pushes the ball up ahead here to Klein Woltering. She looks there to the inside. Anderson at the free throw line, high-low underneath. Trying to throw it out, deflected by Schlumbum. She didn't even see it, but she got a hand on it. Going the other way. Hymanson bobbles the ball, and she'll give it off to Witt. Witt has it up top. Pump fake now inside to Knobloch. She fires the shot, no good. Gets to the rebound, but goes over the back to do it. She'll be called for the foul, and it'll give it back to Boyden-Hull. 36-18 lead is the mountain to climb. Becca Knobloch called for her first foul. She will come out. Faith Hendricks will come in for her. Brooke Zylstra bringing the ball up the court here once again, the 5'8" sophomore guard for the Comets. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Nilles. Mallory Nilles goes strong, too strong, as she overshoots the hoop. Rebounded away by Slumbaum. She works her way right side, crossover into the paint. Kicks it out to Hymanson. Witt pump fake. She goes inside. Turnaround jumper for Hendricks is deflected. And coming away with it is Nilles for Boyden-Hull. Nilles beats the press as she comes up the court. Right side now down into the corner to Anderson. Anderson inside to Pottebaum. Good seal by Pottebaum. Finds herself open underneath for the easy layup. Now a 20-point advantage for the Comets here. Peterson left side up top to Hymanson. Hayden Hymanson looking for a screen. Has to hand it off to Peterson. Now right side Witt. Full fire the three. Strong, too strong. As a scramble on the floor for it, Faith Hendricks hits the floor. Jump ball is called. And the possession arrow favors Central Lyon. Lions will have it under their own basket. Schlumbaum will check out. Lexi Ramsey comes in for her. Peterson now with it in the corner. Coming across is Witt. She cuts through the lane, comes back across, and gets the layup. Nice job there by Michaela Witt to first come and get the ball through the lane and then go back to the other side with it and get the easy layup. Right side over to Anderson. Now Pottebaum cuts through the lane. They go back up top to Zylstra. Zylstra has it swatted away, has to save it. Elise Peterson comes up with it. Up ahead to Hymanson. She tries to bounce pass to Michaela Witt, and the kick will be called. So Lions will maintain possession, but Pottebaum stopped the fast break for Central Lyon. Lions check it into Witt in the corner. She'll bring it out to Peterson. Back in the corner to Hymanson. Hymanson step back three-pointer on the way is good. And the Lions starting to feel a little bit from the offensive end. Now they just need to pick it up on the defensive side of the ball. Right side over to Klein Waltering. She goes inside immediately. Great baseline spin move by Brooke Zylstra. A point guard who can go down and put on a post move like that is impressive. Elise Peterson fires the quick three. It's no good. Rebounded away. Boyden-Hull pushes up ahead. They go inside again. Pottebaum caught the ball. She was a little bit too far under the basket. Threw it right into the bottom of the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Central Lyon. Lions bringing the ball up the court here with Hymanson left side over to Michaela Witt. Peterson cutting to the free throw line, gets it, has to give it right back to Witt. She dribbles over into the right side to give it off to Ramsey. Lexi Ramsey tries to go baseline, nothing for her. She'll give it back to Michaela Witt. Into the paint she goes, wild shot, no good. Rebounded away. Boyden-Hull once again pushes the ball all the way down the court. Now they reverse left side. Nilles short jumper is good. Little 15-footer there for Mallory Nilles. She's had a couple of those on the night, and it's a 19-point advantage. Lions go inside to Hendricks. Nothing for her. She has to kick it back out. Michaela Witt dribbles into the paint. Looks weak side for Peterson. Kind of a low pass, but she does corral it. Now Hymanson has it up top. She dribbles to the right side, trying to find some room. Draws some contact. Ball goes off the glass. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. And bringing the ball up the court now is Erica Pottebaum. Nobody picks her up as the water's clear. And I think she was just as surprised at that and misses the wide open layup. She had Faith Hendricks on her and kind of beat her, and nobody else stepped in front of her. Goes strong to the hoop, but cannot convert on the shot attempt. Boyden-Hull still shooting over 60% from the field. Lions still struggling. Inside to Farrah Lewis, who can't get the first shot to go. Second attempt, no good as well, as she has just checked into the game. 3:25 to play, a 19-point Boyden-Hull lead. Right side there to Sadie Ribbons. Now they reverse back to the left side to Nilles. Ribbons once again up top. They go to the free throw line. Now inside they go. Nillis goes strong to the block, and she's able to get a good basket once again. Boyden-Hull has been able to get the open looks inside, and a lot of those inside shots have attributed to their good shooting percentage. Inside to Farrah Lewis again. She tries to find Lexi Ramsey cutting to the basket, but the ball was tipped away out of bounds off the Comets. Hymanson has the ball out of bounds here on the sidelines for Central Lyon. A 21-point advantage as Lexi Ramsey will start the offense this time around. Looking for the screen from Metzger, dribbles inside, looks for Becca Knobloch cutting to the block. Knobloch is fouled as she tries to receive the pass. Foul will go against Whitney Anderson, the 5'8" junior. No seniors on this Boyden-Hull squad out there. A lot of juniors and sophomores and just one freshman, Emma Zote, that we saw her play a little bit in the first half. Hymanson fires the three from the corner, airballs it over the top. Slumbaum able to run it down. She gets the offensive rebound inside to Knobloch. She faces up, goes off the glass, and this time Becca gets the shot to fall. Back within 20 are the Lions, but the clock is definitely not their friend with 2:20 to play in this third quarter. Ribbons has it up top for the Comets. She'll bring it left side over to Nillis. Now over to Klein-Wolterink. She picks up her dribble, looks inside. Ball is stolen away by Knobloch. Jump ball is called. Tried to find Brooke Zylstra cutting to the basket. Great job there by Knobloch to read the pass and jump in there and get a hold of it. Possession arrow does favor the Comets, so they'll have it under their own basket. Inside to Nillis. She'll just dribble it back out. Everybody leaves her. She just stops and pops and lets it go. Mallory Nillis was looking to pass the ball away, but everyone left her, so she decides to just let it go. Inside to Hymanson. She can't handle the pass, and it is tipped away and knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Hymanson had a good cut there, and a good job there by Ramsey to find her. Just could not quite handle it, and that has pretty much been the storyline for Central Lyon here tonight. Ramsey inside to Metzger. Metzger's turnaround shot no good, short off the iron. Rebounded away by Nillis. Up to Zylstra. She'll fire the ball ahead. Klein-Wolterink finds Nillis now at the free throw line. Back to Klein-Wolterink. She fires the three. It is good. And a timeout will be called by Central Lyon. 49-25 with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back with more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Central Lyon Gymnasium. Boyden-Hull all over Central Lyon with 1:30 to play here in the third quarter. Boyden-Hull started off hot, and they have just continued on throughout the ball game. They lead 49-25. The big storyline here is if you look at the stats, it is 63% shooting for Boyden-Hull to 23% shooting for Central Lyon, and that'll definitely tell by the scoreboard as you look at there. Lions have had their opportunities, just have not been able to knock it down, and Boyden-Hull has really done a good job of getting some nice shot opportunities and has been fantastic at cashing in. Ramsey has it over in the right side here. Skip pass across. Slumbaum fires the three. It is good. Sutton Slumbaum, 2 3-pointers on the night. That is all the points she has accounted for, is 6 here. She has struggled as of late. Zylstra dribbles inside, out of control. Ball deflected. Ramsey up with it. Ramsey dribbles inside, gets the bucket and the foul. Lions showing some spark out of the timeout there. Heather Grafina hopefully had some encouraging words for him there. And a three from Schlumbaum, and now a chance for a three-point play out of Ramsey. Peterson will check out of the game here for Central Lyon. Michaela Witt will come in for her. Potabom back into the ball game, as well as Michaela Van Ness for Boyden-Hull. Free throw attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Knobloch. Back out to Ramsey. Skip pass across. Michaela Witt goes in, off the glass, and good. Nice little run here with 43 seconds to play in this third quarter. Lions not giving up. They get it into Potabom. Du Boyden-Hull. Now she has to be tied up with it underneath, and a timeout is called. Very aware that time by Boyden-Hull's head coach, Nathan Alexander. Boyden-Hull had the ball swatted away. Potabom went down to a knee to pick it up. Looked like the Lions were going to tie it up in a jump ball, which they maintained the possession arrow, but Nathan Alexander on it immediately to call timeout and save that possession. 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Boyden-Hull has had the ball the last couple quarters at the end of the first and the second, with a chance at the last second possession out there. You got to expect more pressure here from the Lions. Expect to see that full court press to come here. Try and get a steal and cut into that lead. They've got it back within 20. It was as many as 23 at one time, and now it is at 17. Mallory Nillis has the ball out of bounds. She checks it into Potabom. Lexi Ramsey just about gets a hand on it. She does get a hand on it, actually, but knocks it right back out of bounds. Nillis once again with it, trying to get the ball in. She will to Potabom. Back to Nillis. Now to Potabom as they will try and beat the press. Erica Potabom gets it across the half line to Nillis. Now down into the corner to Emma Zwart. Emma Zwart back out top to Nillis. She's just hanging on to it. They'll hand it off to Zylstra. Zylstra drawing some pressure from Michaela Witt. Lions picking up some of that defensive intensity. Potabom trying to find it. Zylstra cuts through the lane. She'll be called for the double dribble with 5.7 seconds to go. Lions hit a half-court shot at the end of quarter number one. Boyden-Hull doing a good job of putting the press on, trying to stop it. Schlumbaum goes all the way down off the rim and does not get it to fall. Sutton, a great job to run the court, but just can't get it to fall down. 49-32 at the end of quarter number three. We'll be back with our final quarter when we return to Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Central Lyon, Boyden-Hull leading the Lions of Central Lyon 49-32. Boyden-Hull had it up over 20 points at one point in time in that third quarter. The Lions with a nice little run here at the in the final minute and 15 seconds or so of the third quarter to get it back to 17. Lions will start with the basketball here and looking for that miracle run in the fourth quarter to try and overtake this one. It'll start with Faith Hendricks firing a three-pointer. It is short, no good. Potabom with the rebound, up ahead to Zylstra. They'll beat the press, kick it out. And Klein Wolterink will go inside to Potabom. She goes strong and puts the layup in. That has been the force here for Boyden-Hull. Sutton Schlumbaum's going to force the issue. She'll go inside and go to the line to shoot a couple. Sutton Schlumbaum just 6 points so far in the night, courtesy of a couple three-pointers. Now sits at the free throw line. Couple free throws to go. Is short on the first one. One more to go here. Lions just 2 of 8 from the free throw line, now 3 of 9. Boyden-Hull has only shot 2 free throws on the night, and they have made both of them. Boyden-Hull breaks the press again. Now they try and fire it down inside with Klein Walterink, but is deflected and out of bounds. Erica Potabom will take it out here on the sidelines. She will try and get the ball in. She just has to lob it into the backcourt. Klein Walterink runs it down. Now she'll dribble into the paint, picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Skip pass inside to Zylstra. She corrals it in the paint. Nothing for her. Klein Walterink dribbles inside, finds the opening, and she'll get the layup. Klein Walterink with a nice night for as well, as she's got 8. Over on the right side is Lexi Ramsey. She'll dribble inside, kicks it out to Hendricks. Now Hendricks is going to dribble into the paint, kicks it out. Hymanson up top. Right side over to Witt. Here comes Hendricks cutting through the lane, gets the ball, one dribble, puts it up off the glass. Nice job there by Hendricks to gather herself and get the bucket in. Nilles bringing it up the court here. They'll beat the press once again. Boyden-Hull has done a good job all night of beating that press. Nilles now down the corner to Potabom, looks weak side, finds her intended receiver, but Van Ness can't convert. Lions going the other way. Quick 3 on the way for Hymanson, no good. Scramble for it goes to Boyden-Hull. Bringing it up once again, Klein Walterink tries to throw it away. It's deflected by Lexi Ramsey. Boyden-Hull will maintain this possession. Van Ness will come out of the game. Whitney Anderson will come in for her for the Comets. Potabom will check it into the backcourt to Zylstra. 6 minutes to play, an 18-point advantage. Boyden-Hull just looking to hang on in this one. Inside they go. Brooke Zylstra catches it in the paint. Finally, she doesn't convert a layup. That is very uncharacteristic for her. Schlumbaum dribbles it inside, kicks it out. Peterson fires the 3. It's no good. Nilles with the rebound. Foul is called underneath on Sutton Schlumbaum. And Boyden-Hull will maintain the possession here. This will be okay, as it will allow Boyden-Hull to allow Central Lyon to set up in their press to try and get a steal. But Boyden-Hull has done a phenomenal job of beating that press. Boyden-Hull now handed the ball here. Nilles will take it out once again. She'll get it into Zylstra. She picks up her dribble, but gets it back to Nilles. The pressure is coming there. Nilles dribbles her way through it. Now over the top. They find Potabom. She can't catch it, but the benefactor is Whitney Anderson. That went through Potabom's hands into Whitney Anderson. Good news is they were both wide open, and Anderson able to get the layup. Back to a 20-point lead. Lions throw it inside, goes off the hands of Peterson, stolen away by Boyden-Hull. And Michaela Witt will be called for the foul on Zylstra as they try and bring it up the court. Only 4 team fouls for Central Lyon, so not even close to a shooting situation. Not that you'd want to get into that to extend this game. 5:18 left to play in it, a 20-point Boyden-Hull lead. They have led from the get-go. They got out bright and early and have just run away with this one. Right side over to Whitney Anderson, up top to Potabom. Potabom's going to use the dribble. Now she'll go back into the corner. Anderson inside for Mallory Nilles. She'll turn and face the basket. Her shot no good. Rebound fought for. Elise Peterson comes up with it. Peterson now pushing ahead into the contact on the ground. No call. Becca Knobloch comes up with it. And timeout will be called as Knobloch makes the bucket there. Coach Grafing going to call that 30-second timeout. A lot of contact out there for no call. Elise Peterson goes into the lane, hit 2 Boyden-Hull defenders. They both hit the floor, and Peterson loses the ball. And Becca Knobloch picks it up and has a wide open layup. Lions tonight have improved their shooting performances so far here in the second half. Well, but still just 28% here on the game, and not definitely a good offensive outing for them once again. Boyden-Hull phenomenal as they have shot 60% from the field out there, but haven't had to shoot a lot from the outside. They do a really good job of getting the ball inside, getting into the paint, and then finding the open their open player to get the bucket. Boyden-Hull bringing it up, full court press once again by Central Lyon. Boyden-Hull tries to throw it ahead. Becca Knobloch tries to intercept it, but cannot. Lexi Ramsey back in now as Elise Peterson will check out. Ball goes into Zylstra. She'll dribble baseline, looks for the reverse layup, nothing for her. Potabom with the rebound. Now it goes inside Anderson, into Potabom. She'll get the left hand to go. Another layup for Boyden-Hull and back to a 20-point lead with 4:20 to play. Michaela Witt here in the right wing, dribbles into the paint, has it knocked away. Becca Knobloch comes up with it. Ramsey will fire the three. It's no good. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull, and they will bring it back up the court. Left side over here, Klein Walterink stolen away. Lexi Ramsey on the run out will get the layup. Lexi Ramsey, very good. She leads the team in steals on the season and just does a phenomenal job defensively and knows how to score it when she gets that chance. Nillis now with it in the left side. Lots of pressure by Hymanson. Now here comes Schlumbum to pressure the ball. Nillis picks it up there. Schlumbum gets a lot of pressure, but they do get it off. Klein Walterink back to Zylstra. She'll fire the three, rattles in and out. Offensive rebound to Potabom, has it deflected by Knobloch. Michaela Witt tries to fire one inside to Hayden Hymanson. Too many black jerseys to thread the needle through, and it's deflected out of bounds. Hymanson with it underneath her own basket. She'll check it in to Schlumbum, who goes up strong and gets knocked to the floor by Potabom, so she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Sutton Schlumbum, 7 points on the night. Michaela Witt leading the Lions scoring. Becca Knobloch and Sutton with 7, 6 for Ramsey. 4 for Hymanson as Sutton is short on the first free throw. Faith Hendricks has 4. Farrah Lewis with 2 for the Lions scoring so far. Schlumbum cannot convert either one of the free throws, but Michaela Witt gets the offensive rebound. She dribbles around, goes up strong. She'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot a couple. Michaela Witt looking to get into double figures here tonight if she can knock down at least one of these shots. 6 team fouls now against Boyden-Hull as Michaela knocks down the first free throw. Elise Peterson back into the ball game, so will Faith Hendricks. Knobloch and Hymanson will come out and get a breather. Michaela Witt, second free throw on the way, rattles around, no good. Rebounded away by Anderson. Pushing the tempo up the floor, has it swatted from behind by Ramsey. She knocks it out of bounds. A 57-40 lead here for Boyden-Hull. They have led from the get-go in this one, trying to avenge a early season loss. The Lions won game number 1 over in Boyden-Hull, 48-38. But Boyden-Hull, obviously a very different team here tonight. Have missed a few shots here as of late, but still shooting 57% from the field as they miss another one. Nillis short on the runner. Lions up ahead. Hendricks running the floor as she is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Lions would really benefit if they could make one of those layups when getting fouled, try and make it a three-point play. But have struggled from the free throw line as well. Just 4 of 14 from the free throw line. Faith Hendricks at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw on the way, rattles around the rim. It is no good. And a timeout will be called by Boyden-Hull. We'll take a quick timeout as well, and we'll come back with the rest of this girls basketball game on the Lyon Broadcast Network. Back in Rock Rapids, 2:55 to play in this one. Faith Hendricks, one more free throw to go for her, as she is good on that one. Now a 57-41 lead for Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull will get it across the half line again, very easily breaking the press. They have all night long, have not struggled with much here tonight. Klein Walterink has it. She tries to go inside, stolen away by Witt. Witt now up ahead. We'll see if she goes inside. She'll step back, fire the shot, no good. Ramsey comes away with the rebound. Now over to Peterson as she goes inside, tries to get it into Michaela, and a jump ball is called as she is tied up. Lions will maintain possession on the arrow. Cutting to the basket is Sutton Schlumbaum. She gets the bucket and the foul. Nobody picked up Sutton as she came from the top of the key through the lane. She gets the 2 points and a chance at 3 here. Sutton a chance to go into double figures if she can knock this down. Free throw is good. She converts the three-point play, now has 10 points. Her and Witt both in double figures here tonight. Boyden-Hull once again breaking the press with 2:20 to play. Klein Walterink has it left side. She dribbles into the paint over to Potabom. Not really looking to shoot with it. She'll draw a trap here in the sidelines. It does get it over the top back to Klein Walterink. Back out to Potabom. She'll just come back out and reset. Boyden-Hull content with just running the clock here. Klein Walterink dribbles into the paint. Potabom goes back door but can't handle the pass. Out of bounds and goes back to Central Lyon. Elise Peterson will check out and Hymanson will come in. Boyden-Hull going to put the press on, I think, just basically to make sure that the Lions don't let the ball roll up the floor. They have to get the clock going. Schlumbaum pump fakes, goes into the lane, an athletic shot off the backboard. Threading her way through the contact, goes high off the glass, gets it to go. Coach Grafine, a quick timeout. The Lions have pulled this one within 11, which is an impressive feat, a far cry here as they trailed by 23 in the third quarter at one time. Lions have outscored Boyden-Hull by a score of 12-8 here in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time on the clock, 1:43 to go. The Lions only trailing by 11 if they can get a few defensive stops and then maybe have to go into the fouling mode there. They only have 3 team fouls. That is actually not a good thing at this point in the game. You normally would look and say, oh, you only have 3 team fouls. That's a pretty good stat. Well, when you are behind and you need to foul to extend the game, we need to get into that bonus situation so that they can shoot those 1-and-1s, and we have that opportunity to get the ball back. Minute 43 to go, though. Still plenty of time on the clock there. The Lions have life. They have fought back from a huge deficit to give themselves at least a fighting chance in this one. Boyden-Hull will take the ball out with Zylstra. They'll get it in. Full court press. Lions will try for the steal, obviously. Boyden-Hull will break that press. Now trapped as they cross the half line. Nillis is trapped in the corner there. And we'll see what the officials call. They will call for the travel. Nillis tried to step through and went to the floor without dribbling. So she is called for the travel, much to the dismay of Boyden-Hull's coach. Nonetheless, the Lions fire a 3. Michaela Witt is short on it. Fight underneath for it. A jump ball on the rebound. Nillis and Ramsey fighting for it. It will go back to Boyden-Hull on that possession arrow. Still an 11-point advantage. They'll get it into Potabom. Now they'll try the press once again. The press is there. Boyden-Hull beats it with Zylstra. Up ahead to Klein-Walterink. Here comes the trap in the corner. She dribbles out of it, but a foul is called on Faith Hendricks. Not a bad foul. 1:14 to go. Lions may want to think about using up a lot of those other ones, because by the time they get to 7, this clock will be under a minute to play. Zylstra dribbles underneath, goes reverse layup, and why not? The girl has really done it all here tonight. Zylstra now with 17 points. Schlumbum dribbles down to the baseline and trying to get something to go as she dribbles in, kicks it out. Hymanson. Hayden picks up her dribble, right side over to Witt, inside to Hendricks. Back to Michaela. Michaela tries to find somebody cutting through the lane. Stolen by Potabom. She'll just dribble it out, and the foul will come on Hayden Hymanson. She'll stop the clock with 44 seconds. A valiant run there towards the end, but looking like it will run out here. A 13-point advantage. The Lions will be forced to keep fouling here, or we'll see if they just stay content with the score the way it is. Zylstra gets it in now to Potabom. Schlumbum over there. She'll reach in, draw the foul. That is foul number 6. So after this, they'll be shooting 1-1. Boyden-Hull able to take 5 seconds off the clock there. And that's exactly what they want to do, is just burn the clock. Lob over the top to Zylstra. So they find her in the lane. She gets the layup, and that's the worst thing that could have happened. Back to a 15-point advantage here. Hymanson, a deep 3 on the way is good. Timeout is called by Grafing, and it is now 12 with 27 seconds to play. Lions still hanging on here, not going away. Boyden-Hull just needs to be patient with the basketball though here and be firm and crisp. Not get excited here. Not do too much. The Lions have to foul. I mean, even if Boyden-Hull would hold on to it and take a 10-second call and give it back to Central Lyon, they're still pretty much in good shape. Boyden-Hull talking it over with their head coach, Nathan Alexander. Heather Grafing drawing up the obvious full court press, trying to get the steal first. If you don't get the steal, you've got a foul if you are Central Lyon. Now, who they have in the ball game here, I do believe that on the foul side, Sutton Schlumbum has 4, so you don't want her to foul because she would be out of the game and obviously one of your best scorers. So we'll see if the Lions decide to put her up on the ball or not. Zylstra will take the ball out of bounds here for Central Lyon. She can run the baseline as it is on a made shot. Zylstra tries to get in. She will to Potabom. Schlumbum around her. They beat the press up ahead. Klein-Walterink just picks it up over to Potabom. Now just playing keep away as the clock will wind down there. Lexi Ramsey gets the steal. She's going to push it ahead. Goes up strong with it. Has it tipped away. Rebounded away by Nillis. She'll pick it up, and the Lions will be forced to foul with 6 seconds to play. And that will pretty much do it. Mallory Nillis will walk it down to shoot the 1-1. Boyden-Hull will go on to win here. Final score still yet to be determined, depending on what kind of shot the Lions get off and the free throws here by Mallory Nillis. Nillis has 15 points so far. We'll see if she can add to those totals. She will with that first free throw. Boyden-Hull led tonight with 19 points out of Brooke Zylstra. She was phenomenal. 10 for Brianna Klein-Walterink. 16 now, nope, just 16 as the free throw is missed. Hymanson will run it up the court. Long shot for her is no good, goes out of bounds as the clock hits 0. Final score 62-49. Boyden-Hull avenges that first loss earlier in the season. The Lions lose the back-to-back games here on the week for tonight, dropping this one 62-49. Boyden-Hull led from the get-go as they jumped out to a big early lead. They led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. Michaela Witt had a nice half-court shot at the end of that first quarter. Boyden-Hull outscored Central Lyon once again in quarter number 2 by a score of 14-8 and had a big lead at the half, a 17-point advantage. There, equal scoring going on in the third quarter, and then Central Lyon a little run in the late fourth quarter to make this look a little bit more respectable. But Boyden-Hull, a commanding win overall here tonight. 58% from the field shooting for Boyden-Hull, largely in part of a lot of shots in the paint and down on the block. They were phenomenal on the offensive side of the board. The offensive struggles still continue for the Lions as they finished 29% from the field. 10 points for Michaela Witt, 12 for Sutton Schlumbaum, 7 for Hayden Hymanson, 6 points for Lexi Ramsey, 5 for Faith Hendricks, and 2 for Farrah Lewis to round out the scoring for the Lady Lions. Final score here tonight, Boyden-Hull defeats Central Lyon 62-49. We'll be back in a few moments, and we'll talk things over of game number 2 here tonight in our boys matchup between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon on the Lion Broadcast Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids, Luverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon district will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon District will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon District will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
And we welcome you back here to Rock Rapids. You see the girls score on the board right there, 62-49. The girls falling to Boyden-Hull here in the first game of our doubleheader here tonight. Boys are on the floor warming up. They are about 10 minutes away from their game here between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon. Once again, we welcome you into the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Joel Viss back with you here and looking forward to being back with you for the next couple games here at Central Lyon. Just one more to go event to come up here, as next Tuesday we'll play against Sheldon on the Broadcast Network. Then we take a month off until March as we go through the tournament basketball and tournament wrestling phases. We will not have broadcasting of tournament games out there, so make sure you find your local radio stations and try and find out, or if nothing else, go out and support the Lions live. That is the best option, is go out there and be a voice in the crowd and come out and watch the Lions play live. We're glad we could provide this network to you and these games throughout the basketball season, but just one more game after tonight for our broadcast schedule. That is next Tuesday versus Sheldon. Hope you had a chance to come out tonight and support the Spanish trip and the taco supper. Come on out next Tuesday when we play that game against Sheldon. We will have a tailgate here from 5 to 7, so come on out here and support that as well. A couple other reminders around the area. The state large group speech contest will be this Saturday in Lamar's. So best of luck to all of our speechies competing in that state large group contest here. That is in Lamar's on Saturday. Also on Saturday over in Spirit Lake starting at noon, the sectional wrestling tournament time for the CLGLR wrestling squad. That is the individual portion of sectional wrestling. That is Saturday over in Spirit Lake. Once again, we welcome you here to our YouTube channel. Hope you are a subscriber to the Central Lyon Broadcasting YouTube channel, and we'll keep you up to date on what we're going. If not, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and keep up to date on all things happening around Central Lyon. A big thank you to our sponsors making this broadcast possible: Avera Health, Frontier Bank, the Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, and the Pepsi Cola Bottling Company, bringing you tonight's action and action all year long here at Central Lyon. They make all the activities that we get to broadcast possible, so make sure you support those businesses that you see throughout the broadcast. If nothing else, stop in there, tell those people thank you, because without them you would not have the opportunity to view and listen to all these Central Lyon athletics and extracurriculars. As we said, coming up in March, we've got Parade of Bands on March 6th and the middle school, high school vocal concert on March 13th. So all those things made possible by these fine sponsors. The Central Lyon boys coming in tonight 1-16 overall, as they come into tonight coming off a loss last night to Hills Beaver Creek. A competitive game, a back and forth battle between them and the Patriots there. They just came up short. They were tied going into the fourth quarter, ended up losing by 5 in a free throw game at the end, and was a tough battle, took a lot of energy. Hopefully we saw a lot of good things out of the Lions boys offensively and defensively. Did a lot of them. Hopefully they can carry a lot of that over into tonight's game here against Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull comes in tonight 5-11 overall, 4-10 in the Siouxland Conference. They are currently 8th, where the Lions are 10th. Boyden-Hull won the first meeting over in Boyden-Hull 75-61. But as you saw in the girls matchup, Central Lyon girls won by 10 in the first matchup there, but a definite turn of events as Boyden-Hull was able to come back. Hopefully the Central Lyon boys can do the same here tonight, and hopefully they can avenge that loss as well. Lyon boys, night number 2 in a row here for them on the court. As we said, they've got one more game this week as they will go to Sioux Center, and then they'll play next Tuesday here against Sheldon, and then finish up their season next Friday at Okoboji. We'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's boys basketball matchup between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon. You're listening to Lyon Basketball on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like I
the
was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Back in Rock Rapids, live for the Central Lyon Gymnasium, getting ready for game number 2 of the night here tonight between the Central Lyon Lions and the Comets of Boyden-Hull. As you see on your screen, we are about 3.5 minutes away as the final warm-ups are still going around, final shoot-arounds. Boyden-Hull 6-11 overall, 1-16 for the Lions of Central Lyon in their records here so far overall. Both these teams uncharacteristically at the bottom of the Siouxland Conference out there, and definitely seasons that didn't go the best way that they wanted to, but both teams show sparks of life throughout the season where they show some good things throughout the seasons out there. They've got some nice wins out there for Boyden-Hull. For Central Lyon, they've got that one win on the season, but they've had a couple other games where they've really looked good at times, and they've played well. They had a game against MOC where they had one bad quarter and got way behind in the second quarter, but other than that, they really battled tough against MOC last night against HBC. A great game, back and forth affair, so you can definitely see the improvement as the season has come along here for Central Lyon. Both these teams are getting set up. They both have one more week to go after this week. They have tonight's game. They'll both play on Friday, and then 2 more games as the boys' season goes 1 game longer than the girls' season. As we said, for the Lions, they'll play at Sioux Center this Friday. They'll be home against Sheldon next Tuesday. We'll have that game for you here on the broadcast network. And then the Lion boys will finish up at Okoboji before they start tournament play. The boys' brackets should come out here later on in the week, probably towards the end of the week, maybe late Thursday or Friday. You might see the boys' bracket pairings and see who they will be matched up against in the first round. Same thing for Boyden-Hull as well. The difference will be if they don't think they'll get matched up against each other. I wouldn't see that happening, but you never know. The way the Boys High School Athletic Association goes, you never know who's going to be in what bracket and who's going to get paired against who. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for tonight here for your Lions as they come out on the floor. Brady Wright will start here, number 2, the senior guard. And the other guard, sophomore number 3, Carter Krall. At the point guard position, Zed Hymanson. He's really been playing well the last couple of games, that junior at the point guard spot. Addison Metzger, the sophomore inside post player. And Parker Metzger, the senior number 24 out there. Parker Metzger had his game of the season last night against Hills Beaver Creek. He was really a force down low out there. He was really working the high-low. He was getting great position underneath. Do believe he had about 14 points, had a bunch of rebounds to his credit as well. And Parker Metzger had a fantastic night last night. We hope that he continues to play like that, and it would be a huge favor if he could do it once again. For Boyden-Hull, they start things off with Spencer Teslaw, the sophomore guard, number 24. Also out there, number 25, the junior guard, Sam Teslaw. Number 32, a sophomore, that is Andrew Fick. At forward, number 35, it is a junior Bo Solberg. And at center, senior number 55, Logan Brustine. For the starters for Boyden-Hull, we'll take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll start this matchup between the boys here tonight, between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like I
the
was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Back in Rock Rapids, 8 minutes on the board here for quarter number 1. Zed Hymanson will step into the center circle, ready to do the jumping for the Lions. Boyden-Hull is going to get some final instructions here as they will come into a huddle with their head coach. Bill Francis, the head coach for the Boyden-Hull Comets. Ben Gerleman, the head coach for the Lions. As we said, Hymanson will do the jumping for the Lions. Jumping for Boyden-Hull will be Spencer Teslaw, the 6'3" sophomore. Ball is up and tipped away, and Boyden-Hull will come up with it. They will start with the possession. Andrew Frick will start the offense right side, now left side over to Teslaw. Teslaw dribbles inside, they reverse, now right side, go down low immediately to Solberg. Nothing for him, has to kick it back out. Now Solberg once again goes strong to the hoop. Draws some contact, no call. He gets the rebound. It goes to Parker Metzger. And Carter Krall will bring it up to court left side. Carter Krall now up top to Metzger, right side to Hymanson. Standard offense here for the Lions, man-to-man defense for Boyden-Hull. Brady Wright, a quick three on the way, rattles in and out, no good. Rebounded away by Brunstein. Logan Brunstein gets the board, and Boyden-Hull brings it up to the court. Inside to Solberg once again as he has to kick it back out to Slaw. Slaw rotates around now, back left side over to Frick. Inside to Brunstein, he'll dribble into the double team, has to kick it back out to Slaw as they rotate around. Sam now down inside to Solberg. Weak side pass goes through the traffic there. Brunstein blocked away by Hymanson. Addison Metzger comes up with it, and he'll give it off. Now it is Addison Metzger, left side. Now Carter Krall. Reverse right side to Hymanson. They'll try and go inside, but Brunstein reads the pass and steps in front, gets the steal. He brings it up the floor, but then wisely gives it up to Solberg. Solberg is going to hand it off to Frick. Now they'll give it off to T-Slaw. Around now, Sam to Slaw in the right side. Back out top, inside to Brunstein. Good ball movement by the Comets. They fire the three, no good. Fight for it underneath. Offensive rebound to Sam to Slaw. Ball is knocked away. Last touch by the Lions. No score yet in this one. 2 minutes into the first quarter of play. Comets with the basketball. Here deep in their own corner. Spencer to Slaw will check it in right away. Gets it right back. He dribbles inside. He'll draw the contact, cannot get the bucket to fall, but he'll earn himself a couple free throws. Boyden-Hull so far has had some good ball movement, just haven't been able to cash in on a bucket as of yet. Here's their first legitimate chance from the free throw line as Tislaw knocks down the first free throw. 6'3" sophomore gives the Comets their first lead. Second free throw on the way is good as well, and a 2-point advantage to start the scoring in this one. Lions need to find their offensive rhythm early here. They had some good outside shooting in the first half last night, as well as that high-low game. Brady Wright tries to save it. He does. Hymanson comes up with it inside to Metzger, outside to Carter Krall. He's short on the three. Parker Metzger, last night he would have put that one up. Tonight he just outlets it immediately. We need that big guy to look to score more often. Solberg in trouble, kicks it out to Tislaw. He brings it over to the left side, back to Solberg. He'll dribble into the traffic there. Lions in that 2-3 zone, kicks it out, three on the way from the corner. Lots of bodies hitting the floor there. Lions come up with the rebound. Now trying to push the tempo up ahead. Inside goes Hymanson. He draws contact on Solberg, and he'll be called for the block. Bo Solberg will get the first one as him and Hymanson collide in the paint. Lions will have it under their own basket. Krall will take it out. Lobs it inside. Parker Metzger gets behind the defense. There's the Parker Metzger we saw last night. We need him all night long, and we're tied at 2. Inside to Solberg there. He dribbles baseline, tries to go reverse, draws the contact on Addison Metzger. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Solberg looked to be in trouble there. That far under the basket, down by the baseline there. Metzger might have just bailed him out. Boyden-Hull, another attempt here from the free throw line. As Solberg lets it go, he is good. All 3 points for the Comets coming from the free throw line. Brady Wright out, Addison Metzger out, Dylan Kruger in, Jay Wagmeister in as well. Second free throw for Solberg, rattles around, it almost comes out, but it does fall down, and it's a 4-2 lead for Boyden-Hull. Wagmeister makes it over to the right side to Krall up to Kruger. They reverse left side. Double team down low. Zed dribbles inside. Parker Metzger shoots it from the outside. Can't get it to fall. Airballs it through the net and it goes out of bounds. Still got to shoot that shot. They're going to leave him wide open, but possibly could take a dribble down to the free throw line. He's pretty deep when he catches that. If he'd take a dribble to the free throw line, he'd probably have a lot better percentage from there. Sam Taslaw dribbles around. He kicks that ball back out here. Now back into the ball game is Carter Francis. Inside they go right away to Bo DeYoung. DeYoung draws the contact. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Bo DeYoung had just checked in, the 6'3" junior post player. Looking to add to the Boyden-Hull lead. All their points coming from the free throw line, as he is short on the first one. First miss of the night for the Comets as well. Foul goes against Zed Hymanson. That was his third team foul. Second free throw is good, and they extend the lead to 3. Hymanson will bring the ball up to court. Boyden-Hull going to stay in that man-to-man defense. Kruger now to Metzger. Metzger sets the pick there for Carter Krall. He'll fire from the free throw line, is no good. Rebounded away by Taslaw. Spencer Taslaw pushes it up ahead to DeYoung. DeYoung on the block, kicks it out. They reverse right side to Frick. He'll fire the 3, no good. Wagmeister the rebound. Hymanson now up top here, right side over to Krall. Krall looking inside as they reverse to the left. Hymanson dribbles in, draws the double team. They have to bring it back out. Dylan Kruger looks for Parker Metzger cutting to the block. Now Wagmeister fires from outside. Foul underneath against Parker Metzger, and it'll go back to Boyden-Hull. Team foul number 4 there. As Cole Hugendorn will check in, Addison Metzger will come in as well. Lions got themselves in trouble in the third quarter last night against Hillsbeaver Creek, and had Hillsbeaver Creek in the shooting situation in that third quarter already. Now they sit with 4 already in the first quarter. Got to play a little bit smarter here the rest of the way out. Sam Taslaw into the corner. Now they reverse around to Frick. He goes inside, ball tipped around. Somehow DeYoung comes up with it. He kicks it out. Pump fake there by Taslaw. He brings it around. Back inside to DeYoung. DeYoung looks back door, finds his man cutting to the basket. Sam Taslaw with the easy layup, and the lead is now 5. Lions work it around the outside once again. Cole Hugendorn has the ability to knock it down if he can get an open look. He's got it in the wing, inside to Wagmeister. Double team, he fights through it. Can't get the bucket to go. As the contested shot there, Boyden-Hull comes away with it. Spencer Taslaw works the baseline there. Nice move by him. Looked outside, turned, spin move inside, and gets it to fall. Ben Gerleman's going to call a quick timeout here with 2:41. A 9-2 Comet lead. Comets and Lions were tied at 2. Boyden-Hull was doing all their scoring at the free throw line and now have found their stroke in other areas. A couple backdoor cuts, but definitely working it into the paint out there. Not shooting much from the outside. They are 0 for 5 from the three-point line. Where Boyden-Hull is 0 for 3. The Lions are 0 for 5. .241 as we come out of the timeout for Ben Gerleman. Just trying to calm his players down, get them refocused. Don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Got to keep these guys within arm's reach. This is definitely a team the Lions can play with. Into the corner to Hugendorn. They look for Wagmeister, but has it tipped away. Going the other way now is Carter Francis, and a foul is called. No, it's not a foul. They're going to say the ball was tipped and off of the knee. So it'll go back to the Lions. Turnover gives the Lions the ball back. Wagmeister up top, right side to Hugendorn. They'll go inside to Metzger. He draws the double team. Immediately back out it goes. Metzger up top now to Hugendorn. Dylan Kruger. Kruger's going to put the ball on the floor, goes baseline, has to bring it back out. They reverse up to Hymanson. Somebody's got to look to score here. All these Lions are just passing the ball around there, and Boyden-Hull will just sit on it if they're going to let them. Inside to Wagmeister, double team comes, has it stripped away. Jump ball is called. Good call by the official there, as they were both playing straight up on that one. And Spencer to Slaw got the ball ripped away. Possession arrow does favor the Lions here. Cole Hugendorn will take it out. He'll lob it over the top to Brady Wright. Left side over to Hymanson. Now the Lions reverse, back around. Cole Hugendorn. Hugendorn up top, right side Brady Wright. Back to Cole, left side Hymanson. He pump fakes, goes inside. Tries to kick it out. Now Metzger's going to go baseline. Looks for that weak side pass, but throws it off a Boyden-Hull defender, and it goes out of bounds. 1:27 yet to go here in this first quarter. Scoring has been at a premium, if you'd like to say. Steal out top there by Teslaw. Sam Teslaw goes coast to coast, and he finishes. Teslaw has a couple buckets to his credit, as well as some free throws as well, and he extends the lead to 9. Wright goes inside right away, kicks it out to Wagmeister. Wagmeister is going to get fouled there. Jay Wagmeister bailed out there. He bobbled the ball between his legs, and as they scrambled for it, Andrew Frick came in there, made the contact, and he gets called for the bump. Under a minute to play here. Lions still looking to find their touch. Up top, right side there, inside to Madison Metzger. He goes through the defense, goes up strong, and finally the Lions get a bucket here and end that scoring drought. 11-4 now the lead. Right side to Carter Francis. Inside to DeYoung right away. He finds the opening and lays it in. So just like that, Boyden-Hull strikes back. 29 seconds to play here. Lions got to try and cut into this lead. Would like to keep it close in this one. Scramble for it on the floor. Addison Metzger just throws it away. As Frick comes up with it, he goes down and he is fouled underneath. He'll go to line to shoot a couple. Foul, I do believe, was on Cole Hugendorn. Andrew Frick out there, still looking for his first points of the night. Only taking one shot. He was short on a three-pointer, but knocks down the first free throw. 10-point advantage now for Boyden-Hull with 17 seconds to play in this first quarter. Frick looking to add to that. Lions are really going to have to find something at the quarter break as they miss the rebound. Boyden-Hull comes up with it. Inside goes DeYoung. DeYoung strong off the glass. Can't get the bucket to go. Another offensive rebound for Solberg, and Solberg gets the putback to make it 12. Clock winding down. Hymanson lets the three go. It's no good. At the end of the first quarter, Boyden-Hull leads Central Lions 16-4. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with the second quarter and more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank.
Back in Rock Rapids here from Central Lyon. Quarter number 2 about ready to begin here. Boyden-Hull all over Central Lyon early in this one. Started off a little bit slow. The Comets just doing their scoring from the free throw line early on. And it was actually tied at 2 at one point in time. Then the Comets started to extend their lead and finally found their rhythm late in that first quarter to extend it to a 12-point advantage. Lions still looking to get things going here. Addison Metzger and Parker Metzger, the only two Lions to score in that first quarter. Comets start with the basketball. They'll bring the ball up the court here. Brett Vanderwilt will have it. Quick three from the outside from Spencer to Slaw. And just like that, Boyden-Hull is starting it off here in the second quarter. Brady Wright inside to Parker, draws the double team. Now left side over to Zed. He dribbles inside, tries to get the floater from the baseline, nothing doing. Carter Francis with the board. Into the corner they go, over to Vanderwilt. Back out Francis. Now Vanderwilt. Skip pass across to Slaw. Francis looking inside this 2-3 zone by the Lions, trying to take away the post play. Now Solberg cuts to the block there, draws a double team, fights through it, and gets the bucket to go. It rolls around the rim and finally falls down. Boyden-Hull doing a nice job there, scoring in the paint, just like the girls did in game number 1. Cole Hugendorn on the give and go, draws the contact and the foul. Lions will have it underneath their own basket. Just the third team foul on Boyden-Hull, 5 for Central Lyon. Carter Crawl will come back in. Braden Deeren will come in as well. Hugendorn and Addison Metzger will get a breather. Quick pass inside to Zed Hymanson and an easy little bucket on the inbound play. And the Lions could use a few more of those. 21-6 as Slaw steps back. His shot no good, rebounded away by Carter. Zed will bring it up the court here. Right side now to Brady, up top to Braden. Left side, Carter Crawl lets it fly. It's good. Three-pointer from the wing. It's 21-9. Lions a little mini run here with 5 straight points. Right side, now they go inside to DeYoung. He goes up and under. Can't get it to go. Rebounded away by Central Lyon. Zed trying to dribble it inside. Solberg with the steal and the save. Outlet to Francis. He goes down and lays it in. Great hustle play that time by Bo Solberg to first get the steal and then get the save on the sidelines. Hymanson dribbles into a double team down on the block. Has to kick it back out. Reverse now right side over to Carter. Inside to Parker. Turnaround shot. Rolls off the rim. No good. But good shot there by Parker. Right side now over to Vanderwilt. They reverse up top. Francis back to Vanderwilt. 3 on the way is good. Brett Vanderwilt, the 5'10" junior guard, knocks down the three-pointer, extends the lead to 26-9. Back inside again, double team on Parker. Back out to Deeren. Now they reverse. Left side, Carter Crawl. Carter will dribble baseline, looks for Parker on the weak side there, but a low pass gets by him. Parker can't get down that low. He's going to have to work on that. We'll have to work on his squats in the weight room here in the offseason. Right side here for Boyden-Hull. They go inside to Solberg. He finds his man in the paint, Vanderwilt, and Vanderwilt with 5 quick points. And the lead extends to 19. Over the top here to Zed, inside to Parker. Good baseline move for Parker Metzger. And we talked about him last night. It's good to see Parker, the senior, starting to face up and look to score a little more often. Left side here for Carter Francis. Skip pass across to Slaw. Back to Francis. Inside DeYoung. DeYoung draws some contact but gets it off to Vanderwilt. And shot was no good. Ball was batted around. Last touch by Parker Metzger. 4:18 to go here in the first half. A 17-point advantage for Boyden-Hull. They have the basketball. Carter Francis looks for Solberg at the free throw line. He dribbles in, has to kick it out. To Slaw, dribbles inside, draws contact on Carter Crawl. Foul came on the floor, only the 6th team foul. So Boyden-Hull will have the ball out of bounds under their own hoop. Vanderwilt will check it in, tries to go into Francis. He maintains possession. Step in, step out, three-pointer is good. Spencer to Slaw. Faked the Lion defense like he was going in, and he just comes right back. Brady Wright inside to Metzger, out to Hymanson around. Carter Crawl fires the 3, no good. Parker Metzger, offensive rebound and the putback. Parker Metzger, he's got 6. He needs a lot more. 31-13. Boyden-Hull around they go. Carter Francis, now they work up top into Solberg. Solberg tries to look weak side, Ball off the feet, kicked around. Somehow DeYoung comes up with it, and he gets the bucket to go. Bo DeYoung manages to run it down and score and extend the lead to 20. Braden Deeren out top, now in the right side to Brady Wright, over to Carter. Zed has it, now right side, back to Deeren, left side to Carter, inside to Parker. No double team that time, and Parker chooses to kick it back out. Trying to reverse it around, Carter has it in the wing, gives it back to Zed. Skip pass over the top into the corner, back into Parker. He'll square up, kicks it out. Carter crawl three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Brady Wright. His shot up and can't get the bucket to go. Tesla pushes the ball ahead out to Solberg. Inside DeYoung, turnaround jumper, and he draws the foul. Bo DeYoung, nice job of turning into the paint and getting that right hand out of the opening. Had a good look at it, just too strong off the back iron, and draws the foul on Parker Metzger. DeYoung does knock down the first free throw. Now a 21-point advantage for Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull shooting 48% as the next free throw goes down, but they are over 75% from the free throw line. Dylan Kruger back into the game. Braden Deeren up top now to Dylan. Inside to Parker. Parker through the double team off the glass. And where has Parker Metzger been all season long? The last two nights he has found it, and it is much needed out of that guy. Good to see him have a strong finish to his senior year. DeYoung goes up strong again, and Parker gets a piece of the arm. Just enough of the forearm there. Thought Parker was playing pretty straight up, but the official called it from the backside there, and he calls the foul. DeYoung's free throw is good. Back to a 21-point advantage. Parker now has 3 fouls. He's going to have to come to the bench for an extended stay. That's too bad for him, as he has 8 points. Bo DeYoung knocks down the next free throw. Timeout will be called by Boyden-Hull. They're going to take a quick timeout. We'll take one with them and be back with more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network. Back in Rock Rapids here. 2:07 to play in the first half. A 37-15 lead for the Comets of Boyden-Hull. Carter Crawl and the Lions now inside Addison Metzger. Goes up strong but has it deflected by DeYoung. Lions maintain possession. Carter Crawl will check it in from underneath into Zed Hymanson. Reverse around for Carter. Skip pass across. Dylan Kruger. Step back three on the way is no good. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull pushes it up ahead. They kick it out to Tesla. He dribbles around into the paint, has to bring it back out. Now dribbling it is Sam. Looks for Solberg. Solberg shot no good. Rebounded away by the Lions. Skip pass left side, inside to Metzger. He goes underneath and gets the layup to go. Good little post move by Addison Metzger to go baseline and go up underneath. Back to a 20-point advantage for Boyden-Hull. Vanderwilt, now Solberg, right side over to Tesla. He dribbles inside, uses a little forearm, but no call there. Solberg now goes baseline, goes up and under, short on the layup, rebounded away by Hymanson. Hymanson now up top, crossover into the paint, draws the contact, gets the ball off. Into Metzger as he has it deflected. Tried to be saved underneath there by Sam Tesla, but goes out of bounds. and will stay with Central Lyon. 48 seconds to go here in this first half of play. A 20-point Comet lead. Braden Deeren has it inside, and now he'll fire the three as he gets it back off the front iron, rebounded away by Spencer Teslaw. He'll push it up ahead. Nobody finds Sam Teslaw, and a wild shot, no good. But the benefactor on that was Bo DeYoung, the offensive board and the putback. Now under 30 seconds to play. Deeren has it in the right side as he'll dribble it back up top. Looking for someone to give the ball off to here. Lyons taking a lot of time inside to Dylan Kruger. Kruger dribbles down to the block, kicks it back out. Carter Crawl skip pass across. 9 seconds to play here. Lions just throwing it around the outside. They got to look to shoot. Long three-pointer from Carter Crawl is good, and the clock will hit 0 on the first half of play. 39-20, the halftime score and the lead for Boyden-Hull. As we go to the half, we'll take a short time out here from some of our sponsors, and we'll come back with our halftime report when we return to more Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
And we welcome you back here at the half of game number 2 here tonight between Boyden-Hull and Central Lyon. The Boyden-Hull Comets leading the Central Lyon boys 39-20 at the half here in this one. The Central Lyon girls fell earlier tonight to Boyden-Hull in the girls matchup. Boyden-Hull got out to a quick start and just kind of hung on and ran away with it. Lions got a late run, but not enough as they dropped the girls game 62-49. And now Boyden-Hull leads here again in the boys matchup as well. Boyden-Hull led 16-4 after the first quarter, and then outscored the Lions 23-16 in the second quarter to bring you to that 39-20 lead. 42% shooting for Boyden-Hull, 37% shooting for Central Lyon. Very close stats on that aspect. They're both shooting the ball relatively well out there. The difference makers out here is the three-point shooting. 50% from the three-point line is Boyden-Hull. They're 3 of 6 from there, and 83% from the free throw line. They have shot 10 of 12 free throws out there, and that is a big difference maker right here, and as well as the opportunities that have come around. Boyden-Hull has definitely had way more scoring opportunities than Central Lyon has. They've taken a couple ill-advised shots out there. But besides, they've had a couple good ones, but definitely more quality shot choices for the Comets to help lead them to that 19-point advantage. Bo DeYoung, the junior off the bench, is leading all scorers here with 11 points at the half. Spencer Teslaw, the guard for them, has 10 out there. 6 points for Bo Solberg, 4 for Sam Teslaw, 1 for Andrew Frick, 5 for Brett Vanderwilt off the bench, and 2 for Carter Francis. The bench scoring has been phenomenal for Boyden-Hull. As we said, they have 18 points off the bench, so about half of their points coming off the bench is very impressive for this Boyden-Hull squad. Lions being led, Carter Krall has 6, but Parker Metzger, once again, the offensive output for him, as he has 8 points on the first half, but had to come to the bench there late in that second quarter as he got himself in foul trouble. He got 3 fouls in that first half. Don't know if we'll see him start the second half or if we see him start on the bench. Addison Metzger, a couple buckets for him. He's got 4 to go to his totals. Zed Hymanson just with 2. As we said, Carter Krall has his 6, and those coming off of 2 3-pointers. One there on a very long 3-pointer at the end of the half to cut the lead under 20 here for the Lions. So Lions trail here at the half, looking for some good adjustments in the second half. Hopefully Ben Grilliman can maybe pick up the defensive pressure here, and then somehow the Lions have to find better shooting opportunities. They spend a lot of time passing the ball around the outside, around the perimeter, and never do a positive job of getting it inside to Parker Metzger. If they do, he draws the double team, kicks it out. They got to be ready to shoot. They got to be ready to pull the trigger, because there's definitely guys that can do it. Brady Wright, he can knock him down. You've also seen Cole Hugenhorn come on as of late. He's had the ability to shoot from the outside as well. Lions got to look for more of those open shots, and when they get them, you cannot pass up those shot opportunities. We'll take another quick timeout, and we'll come back with more at the half. Boyden-Hull leading Central Lyon 39-20. You're listening to Lion basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon District will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon District will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon District will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Hi, this is Dave DeNoble. It is a proven fact that as Americans, we're spending more time at work in order to make a living and less time with what we cherish most, our relationships with God, family, and friends. The staff at DeNoble & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, is dedicated to working alongside you to accomplish all your business and personal financial needs. By partnering with DeNoble & Company PC, you can spend more time with family, friends, and at church, making the memories that are priceless.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
And we welcome you back here to Central Lyon. Second half about ready to get underway. A 39-20 lead for Boyden-Hull here at the half. They will start the half. The Lions will start with the basketball. Lions will check it into Brady Wright, and he'll bring it up the court, hand it off to Carter Krall. Run the wheel around the outside, inside to Parker Metzger. Goes up strong off the glass, and a good start for the Central Lyon Lions. Offensively getting a bucket right away. Now they need to do it on the defensive side. Solberg dribbles inside, dishes weak side. Great pass to Logan Brustine, and a foul right away on Parker Metzger. That is number 4, and he'll be coming to the bench. Jay Wagmeister coming to the scorer's table to check in. First free throw is no good. Parker Metzger got himself into double figures on that bucket, but that quick foul there, you got to be smart. Knowing how many fouls you have at the half, you can't come out and swat right away. Both free throws missed. The Lions get the rebound. Hymanson brings it up the floor. Lions now working it around the outside once again. Now inside to Addison Metzger. He goes baseline, tries to look to the corner, but has it swatted away. Carter Krall will take it out from under their own basket. 17-point advantage here for Boyden-Hull. Hymanson dribbles to the free throw line, can't get the bucket to go, goes out of bounds. Back to Boyden-Hull. Zed usually very good at getting into that free throw line and into the paint. When he can get a jump shot from there, he's very strong. Only has 2 points so far on the night. Ball goes into Brustine, draws a lot of collision there. Doesn't get called for the travel, gets it out, and Boyden-Hull maintains possession. Teslaw dribbles inside. He goes too strong off the iron, gets his own rebound. He'll kick it out to the other Teslaw, who travels with it. He takes a step before he goes. Spencer, that was. Spencer, the sophomore. Sam, the junior. Carter Krall running the wheel around that top again. Back to Carter, looking for that cutter. Skip pass across to Brady Wright. And now they reverse. Left side again. Skip pass. Wright fires the three. It's short, no good. And a foul underneath. Was a long rebound over the top of everybody. They're going to say Jay Wagmeister got a hand in the back of the defender. It's a tough call, but nonetheless goes in favor of Boyden-Hull. Solberg has it up top. He'll dribble into the paint. Nothing for him. Has to kick it back out. Boyden-Hull just working it around the perimeter right now. Shot goes up and batted around. Teslaw comes up with it. His shot no good. Solberg, offensive rebound. He goes up. He draws the contact, and he'll go to the line. Do believe the foul will go on Brady Wright that time. Third team foul. That is Brady's first personal. 3 quick fouls in just 2 minutes into this third quarter. Solberg splashes down the first free throw. Solberg, one more free throw to come here. As that is hard off the back iron. Wagmeister with the board. Hymanson now reverses around to the right side to Brady. Skip pass over to Carter. He one-hands it. Now Hymanson, he dribbles inside, has to kick it out. Wagmeister will dribble down to the block. Out to Carter Crawl. Skip pass is stolen away by Frick. Frick will dribble up there, goes all the way down to the block. Short on the layup attempt. Lions going the other way. 18-point advantage here for Boyden-Hull. Clock is their friend in this second half, as the Lions need to be a lot more aggressive offensively to try and close the gap. Lions still working it around the outside, looking for that high-low this time. A pass inside is stolen by Solberg, outstretched to Teslaw. He misses the layup, and Solberg is fouled underneath as he got the offensive rebound. Boyden-Hull out hustling the Lions on the rebounds here tonight. Solberg at the line once again to shoot some free throws. First one is good. 12 of 17 from the free throw line. Just under 70%, or right about 70% here for Boyden-Hull. Wagmeister will come out, Wright will come out as well. Coming in for the Lions is Austin Metzger and Dylan Kruger. Second free throw is good as well. And it's back to a 20-point advantage for the Comets. Austin Metzger now left side. Cole Hugendorn also into the game. Zed dribbles inside, draws the contact, and a foul is called underneath on Solberg. Just the first team foul against Boyden-Hull. Just under 5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Lions looking to make this respectable here. Don't want to get it slipped away and get way too out of control. Austin Metzger in the right side goes to the middle to Hymanson. Surprised he didn't take that shot. Usually he's really good in that spot. Austin Metzger tries to pass it across the court, hits the rim. Cole Hugendorn fires the three, airballed. Metzger gets the board, tries to kick it out. Ball ping-pongs off of a couple different defenders, then finally touches Cole Hugendorn before going out of bounds. Boyden-Hull back with the ball. Solberg left side, right side as they reverse around and give it off to Vanderwilt. Back up to Teslaw. Teslaw will dribble down inside. Nifty little spin move, draws some contact, and back to the line we go. That is team foul number 5. We're not even 4 minutes into this third quarter, and we're dangerously close to shooting fouls. First free throw is short. Some quick scoring by the Lions. Lions scored the first bucket of the second half. Opening possession had a great move. Parker Metzger was able to score, but have not scored since. So a 3+ minute drought here for Central Lyon after that opening bucket. Lions working it around the outside again. Hugendorn down in the corner, dribbles baseline, nothing for him. Reverse around to Kruger. He dribbles into the paint. He has to give it off to Austin Metzger. Baseline to the corner. Hymanson dribbles in, gets the bucket to fall, and draws the contact. Enough for the foul. He'll have a chance at the three-point play. Zed Hymanson, we need to see a little bit more of that. That's just his second bucket of the night. Now has 4 points, looking for 5. Free throw is good. Give him his 5 points. That is the first free throw attempt by the Lions as well. So, do you look at that? There are 20 free throws for Boyden-Hull and just 1 for Central Lyon. Teslaw in the corner, out top Vanderwilt as he dribbles inside. Contact and the bucket. Vanderbilt, not a very big guy out there. 5'10", he might be 150 pounds soaking wet. But very quick and has a good first step. Gets the layup and the free throw, and we're back to 21. Hymanson will walk it up the court. Lions once again just going to work it around the outside. No inside presence with Parker Metzger out. Dylan Kruger steps in, steps out, can't get the shot to fall. Ball goes out of bounds and back to the Comets. Vanderbilt will bring it up the court here. Looks like Carter Krall is coming to the scorer's bench to check in, trying to help this offense for the Lions out. Boyden-Hull working it around the outside there. As now driving inside is Carter Francis. A lot of contact underneath as DeYoung is circling around. Luckily he didn't get a traveling call. Solberg goes inside, minimal contact, but he does get the foul call. Gets the easy layup on it, so a transition into a possible three-point play as Kruger comes out for Krall. Foul was against Dylan Kruger. Free throw is up. It is good for Solberg. Solberg now with 12 points, or 13 points, I should say. Lions once again just working it around the outside. Into Wagmeister. That's the first time they've gone inside since Parker Metzger was in the game. Shot was no good. Rebounded by Boyden-Hull, pushing tempo the other way. Over to DeYoung. He uses the body to create space. Missed the first shot, got his own board, and then was fouled on the second one. 8 team fouls as Bo DeYoung will go to the line now. Slow moving third quarter here. Still 2:21 on the clock. First free throw is good. Bo DeYoung now with 12 points on the night. Another free throw to come for him. He'll hit that as well. 13 points for Bo DeYoung. He came off the bench to start this game. About half of the points for Boyden-Hull have come from the bench. It's a great stat. 22 points off the bench for Boyden-Hull of their 51. Lions working it around the perimeter. Zed dribbles inside, tries to kick it out. A foul is called underneath. Do believe that foul will be on Bo DeYoung. Got a hold of Jay Wagmeister. Parker Metzger is going to come back into the game here. He's playing with those 4 fouls. I'm guessing Ben Gerleman decides that trailing by 26 points, you kind of need him in the game, whether he's got those fouls or not. Lions bring it out top. They're going to reset the offense. Carter Krall now works right side. Double team coming there on Parker. Lions go to the free throw line. Now they try to kick it out with Hymanson. Ball's tipped away. Vanderbilt was the last one to touch it, so it stays with the Lions. Quick three on the way. Carter Krall is short on it. Rebounded away. Vanderbilt pushes ahead to Solberg. Solberg crosses over. Can't get the layup to go. But Bo DeYoung on the foul, I should say, goes up and gets the tip in. Timeout will be called by the Lions. We'll take a timeout with them. 53-25, 1:25 to play in the third quarter. You're listening to Lion Basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is more than a bank. We're a community. Banking locally with Frontier Bank means that your money circulates within the community, funding small business lending and benefiting our local citizens, farmers, and neighborhoods. Frontier Bank is a community bank with leading-edge technology, including interactive teller machines and mobile deposits. Keep your deposits local and our community strong with Frontier Bank.
Back at Central Lyon, Lions with the basketball inside to Metzger. Trailing by 28 here in the third quarter. Lions desperately looking for some offense. Ball just about stolen away. Last touch by Carter Crawl goes as a turnover. Back to Boyden-Hull. Lions could use a strong run here to close out the third quarter and try and give themselves a little breathing room. Inside to Bo DeYoung. He misses the layup. Man, he had a great look at it. He just couldn't finish. Lions come away with the board. Hymanson dribbles free throw line, reverse right side. Once again, Central Lyon just working it around the perimeter. Can't get it inside here. Man-to-man, well, it's a 2-3 zone. It almost looks like a zone on the baseline, but man-to-man out top as Hymanson dribbles inside. Long three for Cole Hugendorn is short. Parker Metzger just about had the board, but Solberg ripped it away. Inside to Teslav Vanderwilt, goes in, fadeaway jumper, no good, rebounded away by Metzger. 10 seconds left here, and now Zed's gonna dribble inside. Boyden-Hull swats at a wild shot, and a travel is called on Brett Vanderwilt as he tries to run out of the rebound. He was in the crowd and tried to escape. 5 seconds on the clock. Lions going to need a quick three here on the inbound. We'll see what they've got open. Carter Crawl out top to Hymanson, dribbles inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Boyden-Hull, and that'll bring us to the end of quarter number 3. Just 1 quarter left in the books here. Boyden-Hull all over Central Lyon 53-25. You're listening to Lion Basketball on the Lion Broadcast Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Back in Rock Rapids, Boyden-Hull will start with the basketball here to start the final quarter. Comets leading 53-25. Both teams shooting at 33% on the game. If you look at the score, you wouldn't believe that their shooting percentage is the same. The big story is Boyden-Hull is shooting 75% from the free throw line, 18 of 24. So they have 18 points at the free throw line, and that is a big part of your margin. Boyden-Hull will check it out from underneath, lob it over the top there to Carter Francis. Inside to DeYoung, bucket's good, and the foul. Bo DeYoung has had himself a great game. 6'3" junior post player, comes off the bench. Now has 17 points, looking for 18, and he will. Leads all scorers with those 18 points. Boyden-Hull extends their lead now to 31. Lions don't want to get into that running clock formation. Parker Metzger, a nice little shot again. Fade away, uses the left hand off the glass. Has 12 points now on the night. Bo DeYoung, another shot for him. Gets him to 20 on that bucket. Dylan Kruger now over on the right side, over to Carter. Carter throws it out top, has it stolen away. Brady Wright with a shove in the back. Brett Vanderwilt stepped in front, got a great steal on there, and Brady just put the hand out there and gave him a push. That is 10 team fouls, so we'll be shooting 2 for the remainder, or at least Boyden-Hull will be shooting 2 for the remainder of the ball game. First free throw is good. 7 minutes here, just under 7 minutes to play in this game. Well, Boyden-Hull getting very close to that 35-point threshold. If they hit that 35 points as the second free throw falls, then it will be running clock the rest of the way out. Hymanson brings it around, right side over to right. Brady brings it around up top, has it tipped away. Fight for it underneath. Boyden-Hull runs it out. Vanderwilt comes up with it. He lays it in, and that is your 35 points. Now the Lions, if they want the clock to go back to regular scoring, have to get within 20. Highly doubtfully that will happen, and that should make this quarter go relatively fast. Hymanson dribbles inside, floater in the lane, too strong. Parker Metzger, offensive board, put back, and the foul. Parker Metzger, man, I wish you were around earlier in the season. This is amazing. Last night he had 14 points. That bucket there puts him at 14 on tonight. Has a chance to make it 15, and he will. Parker Metzger has had himself a great week so far, and having a strong finish here to the season. Boyden-Hull goes inside to Teslaw. Teslaw is fouled from underneath. I do believe that was going to be called on Parker Metzger, and if it is, that'll be number 5 on him. Well, they're going to give the foul to Brady Wright, so that's a bonus there. His third. Nonetheless, we are shooting 2. First free throw is missed. Brady Wright will check out. Addison Metzger will come in. One more free throw to go here for Sam Teslaw, the 5'11" junior. That free throw rattles around and falls through. Hymanson will bring it up the court here. Work it around right side to Cole Hugendorn. Trying to go inside. We'll see if he can get it in there. Triple team for Parker Metzger. He does get it out. Now left side to Hymanson. Dribbles baseline. Goes across. Reversing around Dylan Kruger. 3 on the way is no good. Rebound run down by Bo DeYoung. DeYoung's going to try and go coast to coast. Finds his man cutting through the lane. Layup is good for Carter Francis. And we're back to that 35-point advantage. Cole Hugendorn reverses it. Now up top to Metzger. Left side to Kruger. Inside to Parker. Parker draws the double team. And now Cole Hugendorn goes inside. Can't get the floater to fall down. Going the other way with it is Josh Heitrader for Boyden-Hull. Teslaw, short jumper from the corner is no good. Rebounded away by Zed. Zed's going to try and dribble all the way through. He'll go up there, has it deflected by DeYoung. DeYoung outlets to Vanderwilt, and Vanderwilt's going to be called for the double dribble. Thought he was just trying to gather it there, but mishandled the catch. Nonetheless, a turnover, giving it back to Central Lyon. Up top to Parker Metzger, now over to Cole. Cole reverses back left side to Zed. Into Parker. Parker turnaround shot is rejected out of bounds. Good move there, but just the height of Bo DeYoung able to knock that ball away. Lions maintaining that possession. Cole Hugendorn will check it in over top to Kruger. Hugendorn gets it back, fires the 3. It's good from the corner. Cole Hugendorn, I do believe that's his first points of the night. Cole usually good for a couple 3-pointers. Inside to Teslaw, kicks it back out. Heitrader fires the 3, nothing for him. Zed with the rebound, now he'll bring it up the court. Lions working it around the perimeter, missed the ball to Dylan Kruger. Teslaw runs it down, he lays it in. Hustle play for Sam Teslaw on that one. Now has 7 points as Ben Gerleman's going to call a timeout. 67-33 with 3:28 to play in this one. We'll take a quick timeout with them and be back with more on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back in Rock Rapids, out of the timeout. Central Lyon will have the basketball. Cole Hugendorn will bring it up the floor here for Central Lyon. I want to see Parker Metzger let one of those three-pointers go. That's his next thing for us to get in there here late in this game. Metzger, the offensive rebound, and he'll be fouled underneath. Foul, we'll see who they credit the foul with in the crowd. Looks like it'll go against Logan Brunstein. Addison Metzger checks out, Wagmeister back in. Quick pass to the corner for Zed. He dribbles inside, reverses now right side. Hugendorn has it in the wing. Out top to Parker. Parker has it swatted away, regains it. Wagmeister, short jumper from the corner is no good. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. Going the other way with it is Andrew Frick. Tries to throw it out to the corner, and it goes out of bounds back to Central Lyon. Clock is running here as we're at the 35-point threshold for Boyden-Hull. Lions will fall to 1-17 on the season here, still 0-15 in the conference. Boyden-Hull will improve to 6-11 and 5-10 in the Siouxland Conference. Lions try to go inside to Wagmeister, stolen away underneath there by Josh Heitrader. Shot comes from the free throw line, no good there. Offensive rebound though underneath, and Andrew Frick is tied up there. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors the Lions. Shot came from Logan Brunstein from that free throw line. Lions are going to clear the bench here, bring a couple of the other guys into the game. Cade Greasy's coming in. Also coming into the ball game is Zach Springer, as well as Thomas Skidmore. Lions getting a few kids on the floor here late in the ball game. Brady Wright goes inside to Wagmeister. Turnaround fadeaway jumper is no good in the paint. Rebounded away by Boyden-Hull. Frick gives it off to Heitrader. He fires the three. It's good. Josh Heitrader. Zach Springer bringing the ball up the court. Top the key, left side to Skidmore. Around to Greasy, now to Wright. Greasy sets the pick. Now they go over to Springer. Springer tries to pass it inside, deflected, but gets it back. Wagmeister has it swatted away. He regains the control. Goes into the paint, and Jay Wagmeister gets the bucket. 70-35 now the lead. As Boyden-Hull just running out the final seconds on the clock. Just 20 seconds left to go in this one. They'll just walk it out, not looking to score. Dylan Miller in the game here for the Comets. 10 seconds there. The Lions will be content with letting this one go out. Final score here tonight, Boyden-Hull 70, Central Lyon 35. We'll take a timeout, be right back, and finish this one up here tonight from Rock Rapids. Boyden-Hull 70, Central Lyon 35. We'll be back with more on Lion Broadcast Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Back in Rock Rapids, final score in the boys matchup. Boyden-Hull runs away with it and comes away a 70-35 winner here tonight in Siouxland Conference play. Lions fall back-to-back games here on the week. They're 0-2 on this week after last night's loss to Hillsbeaver Creek. One more game to go for the boys and girls yet this week as they will travel to Sioux Center on Friday for one more game here for the boys and girls. Then next week, they will finish up, the girls will finish up their season against Sheldon on Tuesday night here. The boys will play Sheldon Tuesday night as well. And then the boys will finish up next Friday night against Okoboji and finish their season heading into tournament play. For the girls, their bracket is out. They will play Saturday, February the 10th at 7 o'clock here in Rock Rapids. They will play host to Rock Valley in that first round matchup. And if they would win, they would go on to play West Lyon. But the girls definitely have some things to work on before they get to that point and need to work on some things there. For the boys, their bracket is not out yet. We expect that to come out here later on in the week, probably Thursday or Friday. We expect to see that bracket appear on the boys section, so we'll know the boys' postseason fate after that. Our final broadcast here for the basketball season will be on Tuesday, so we invite you to tune on in. If not, come on out and support the Lions here against Sheldon. We'll also have a tailgate supper going on Tuesday as well. So I'll make your plans to come on out and enjoy some of that. After Tuesday's game against Sheldon, we take a break from CL Broadcasting for tournament play. We will not be doing the broadcasting throughout the tournaments. So that is just part of the State High School League rules and stuff like that. So we will take a break after the Sheldon game, and we will come back in March. On Tuesday, March the 6th, we'll have the Parade of Band concerts here at Central Lyon on Central Lyon Broadcasting. And then on March 13th, the middle school and high school vocal concert will go on here. Final score here from Central Lyon, 70-35 for Boyden-Hull. Boyden-Hull was led by Bo DeYoung. He had 20 points on the night off the bench, 39 points off the bench, and bench scoring for Boyden-Hull. So they got a well-rounded scoring out there tonight. They had 22 free throws. That was a huge factor. 22 of 29. They shot 76% from the free throw line, where the Lions only shot 2 free throws all night long. Lions were led by Parker Metzger here again tonight. He had 15 points. Another great night for Parker. He even played with some foul trouble, but a good, outstanding night once again for him. Hope he keeps up that play throughout the rest of the year. 6 points for Carter Krall, 5 for Zed Hymanson, 4 for Addison Metzger, and 3 for Cole Hugendorn to round out the scoring for the Lions. Oh, and Jay Longmeister had that too late in the ball game as well. That'll do it for our coverage here tonight. We thank you for tuning in to us here on Central Lyon Broadcasting. Make sure you subscribe to us and make sure you know what is going on. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Best of luck to our speech team going on to the large group state this weekend, and best of luck to our CLGLR wrestlers as they start tournament play this weekend as well in Spirit Lake. Final score here, Boyden-Hull 70, Central Lyon 35. For Jeff Cruz, I'm Joel Viss. Good night, everybody.